was believed they were under construction. The manager made that statement super clear. Followed in season after season. People doubted the manager. They had wanted him to move away from the job. But the owners of the club decided to stay by him because they knew that for a manager to bring laurels, it all relies on a bit of consistency. So fast forward on the 18th of May, they won their game against Burnley and decided to wait for the next day, which was Tuesday, 19th of May 2026. Manchester City failed to win against AFC Bournemouth. Guess what? That gentleman who decided to lift that bottle up to indicate they were bodiless was in trouble. Huge trouble it is. He has already congratulated Arsenal. I guess the song Ole Ole will be on the lips of the Ghanaians for a minute. For their fans, they were also ridiculed. Who questioned their mentality?
Midfield, Declan Rice never yields. Who's the rock in our defense?
Later today at 3 p.m. it will be Arsenal who will be crowned champions of the 2025-2026 season. Welcome on board. You've just tuned in. This is 97.3 Citi FM. Welcome wherever you're doing the listening from Europe. Well, this is the latest updates from Europe. The Republic of Football is the name of the show. I am Bernard, a big quarter. I'll be doing this alone. Forever hear the stadium sing. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. Arsenal, champions once again. I love this song. Arsenal, we'll sing it till the end. Ole, 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 ole. The Gunners are champions today. The Ghanaians are champions today. Later at 3 p.m. at Palace. This is a maybe in picturing that will be the walk of champions, or if you want, the display of champions. Welcome on board. We're walking you through a number of games coming up later today in the greatest league on planet Earth. The focus will be on Arsenal, who won the league, and there's a bit of issues down there to mention. There are promoted clubs as well. Hull City in the mix together with Coventry and the likes coming up back into this all important league. And for Spurs, would have to wait for a minute to see what transpires between Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham United. On 0539 986 996, that's your WhatsApp number. 0539 986 996. Ole ole, Arsenal are champions. Get your groove on, and indeed, let's have you on the show to have your say on Arsenal. Let us know how you feel. If you're a Gunner, this is the moment for you to feel the groove. 0539 986 996. Won't be here alone. There will be a lot of people who will be walking through the show. I'm not doing this alone. First off, Yao Eje Minta. You love to call him Shiny Brother too. I call him Mr. Eje Minta. Yao, how are you? Oh, you have to come again. I want to feel that voice, the voice that you talk to Mrs. with.
Oh, the silky voice. The silkiness.
Let me take it again. Mr. Eje Minta, how are you doing?
Bernard,
oh, Charlie.
There is ice in the building.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. That's your Eje Minta, my colleague on the Center One Sports Next, and of course, Serie, you heard his voice as well. Serie, you great?
Yeah, I'm fantastic.
Today,
I'm in Aston
mysteriously,
Villa. No, not mysteriously. We are the Europa champions, so we've got to, we've got to give credit where it's due. And the likes of Unai Emery, the Prince of Wales, everybody inside Birmingham, Villa Park. Started the season poorly.
All of that and all of
ended Europa champion. So I'm just celebrating the European conquest.
Oh, Charlie.
This afternoon. That's all I'm doing. Fantastic. So there's no diabolical anything behind it.
Today there are lots of lineups for me to run through, especially that relegation space. Our interest is there. Panorama, how are you doing?
Because of Alonso, I'm good.
I thought you were going to say because of because of
Xabi Alonso, I'm good.
Hey, yo.
God is the greatest.
What is the greatest?
Charlie.
Yo, they say Serie All Blacks drove to Kumasi. Send somebody to Kumasi.
Allegedly.
Hey, yo. The guy I heard this thing from.
You can't allege.
I can't allege.
Allegedly.
To dish out $1,000. But you let's put that one down. We're going to talk about that one on Wednesday on football made in Ghana, and try and talk to people who were there present to see that action unfold. This is not Hollywood, but I mean,
Ghana.
It's not a news you like, but I understand.
Oh yeah, I get it. I mean, the relegation battle between Serie All Blacks,
in the Ghana Premier League,
Nations FC, Young Apostles, all of them are in that battle. So
absolutely,
all of them are juggling for.
All of them are going away.
All of them are, and all of them are going away from home. So
it's only Young Apostles who is playing
home.
Okay.
Against Karela.
No. Karela is playing at Nations at Tamale.
Yes, at Tamale.
Yeah. And
All Blacks are playing in Kumasi.
And the referee for Tamale. That's why Hassan will just do the job easy for
Which
Nations.
job? He's supposed to officiate.
You guys.
It's okay. Hansen has been referee. Hansen has been implicated in multiple instances where there's been reported foul play, and so on some dodgy calls, and so once he was appointed to be the referee for such a crucial game, it raised a lot of questions about the decision to appoint him to handle that particular game. If he was handling, let's say, Mediama Accra Hartlepool, or Accra Hartlepool Mediama, it wouldn't be a big deal because there is nothing to gain or lose from that particular game. Mediama are champions, Accra Hartlepool, they'll finish third. So there's nothing on the line. But once you put him in a position where he's officiating a game where one team needs to win to ensure that they stay in the Ghana Premier League, and looking at his track record, it makes it look a bit fishy, a bit dodgy, and again it raises questions about what could potentially happen at the end of the day. In the Ghana Premier League.
Great. We'd love to stay on on the League of our roots for a minute, but interestingly, let's talk about the League of Champions, the English Premier League. This is a league that's produced champion in its history, and the last time on Friday, I disagreed on people who compare this league to other leagues and think this is not a competitive league in the world. This is the most competitive league in the world. I want one word from you guys. When I say most competitive, I see the inscription on your face, Hadi.
This season,
No, regardless.
This season.
Regardless. There are sometimes that people start slow and then they decide to, put on a bit of acceleration somewhere in the middle of the league. But let me just start off with you. I just want 5 words description for how Arsenal's season has been en route to becoming champions. When I said that, I'm not just relaxing this because he knows the same question is going to go into.
Okay.
He's just going to go through his thought. But for you, today will be a lot of spontaneous stuff. So I don't know my guys are super ready and all the time and all of that. 5 words.
Okay.
In a sentence, how would you describe Arsenal's season?
5 words. Consistent. Lucky.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And if you give me the opportunity, I'll be able to explain
I'll,
why I'm.
If you like, as you say, type it down, because I'll come back again after picking the 5 words from all of you guys, and then you break that 5 words down.
No problem.
Then I'll introduce the lineups that will be happening for the fixtures for today in the in the relegation battle, and of course. With the champions as well, Arsenal, who Mikel Arteta decided to start today is most important, because there's Champions League football somewhere in the corner.
Yeah.
Today is May 24th.
On Saturday.
On Saturday, we'll be watching one of the greatest dramatic nights of European football. You mentioned consistent.
Yeah, they were consistent. They were lucky.
They were lucky. Mm-hmm.
I would say strength in depth.
Okay.
Strength in depth.
Mm-hmm.
And then
you pick it as one word, that's fine.
Yeah. So just one word. And I would have to also say defensive solidity.
Oh wow. You want to go for another word? Because I asked for 5.
Yeah. So defensive solidity. So I've given you consistency, lucky.
You be typing that one.
Yeah. And I've also got consistency, lucky, defensive solidity, and the 4th one was strength in depth. Now, the 5th and final
be typing
one,
it too, so you don't forget.
Yeah, so I'm typing it down. So the 5th and final one, I would have to say, is just brilliance at some point of the season.
Fantastic. Come on, are you ready with your 5?
Yeah.
So you have your 5 written down, right?
Yeah.
Great. Come on, you have your 5.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So, defensive resilience.
Oh wow. Okay.
Secondly, they were very consistent, as Serie said.
You go for consistency as well?
Yeah, consistency. They were the set piece mastering.
Wow.
Set piece. They were good at it.
Okay. So you want to put it set piece masters if you want.
Yeah, set piece masters.
I recall that it became a debate across the world where, you get to explain later.
Yeah, I'll
the
explain.
4th one
I'll explain the set piece masters. Squad in depth. Yeah.
Okay, you want to go in depth as well. All right, great. And the last one is
Arteta.
Oh wow.
Hey, Arteta.
Wow, he gets to explain, do not worry.
He did not Arteta.
I want your 5 words, that you used to describe this football club.
I think my colleagues have said it all. So I wouldn't necessarily use 5 words.
Okay, you want to go over a little about 5?
I would say no. I would just use one word. They are deserved champions.
Deserved.
Yeah,
you get to explain that.
They are deserved champions. They are deserved champions.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you. Yeah, but I mean, Sadi, let me start off with you.
Yeah.
You mentioned a bit of luck. I want you to start from luck.
Okay. So speaking,
how would you say this football club has been lucky? How would you say this football club has been lucky, looking at the fact that, look, they have been doing this from 2021 up until now. The manager said he was building a squad. He's mentioned that it would need time. Why do you describe it as luck this time around?
yes. So you asked me to describe their season, and luck is part of their season.
Great.
Hugely due to the fact that a lot of calls, which ordinarily could have gone against Arsenal, some way somehow got overlooked. There's a statistic that I would get into, which states that in 37 games so far played in the EPL this season, Arsenal have had no red card. In the season prior to this, Arsenal fans and some technical members of Arsenal alluded to the fact that because of the red cards they were getting in that season, it prevented them from winning the league. Because they said that anytime they got a red card, that's 2 seasons ago, if you add this season, 2 seasons ago, they were not getting the much needed points from those games to add up to their tally to get them over the line.
Okay.
Now, in a season where everything is, after they shouted that they were getting too many red cards, this season, luckily enough, they have not had a red card. It's not that they've not had instances where they should not be getting red cards. I can name a few if you would let me. In that game versus Manchester City, Gabriel Magalhaes should have gotten a second yellow for putting his head in the face of Erling Braut Haaland. But it did not happen. Against Burnley, Kai Havertz with a very, very interesting start showing tackle on Leslie Ugochukwu. That start showing, we all know across this table what it means in the EPL. That should have been a red card, but you slide with it. So those are just two instances I would give. Okay. I would not want to dig more into it.
I like how you pick two. Your next point is consistency.
Yeah.
How so?
So Arsenal have been just really consistent. Let me put it in such a way that they do what is necessary to get the results.
Okay.
However they choose to do it to get the results, that is their own bane. They started out the season getting a couple of very, very, nice wins, and then getting to the middle part of the season, they started to get this kind of very, very strange results and tight games. Other teams are trying to make it very difficult for them to get results. But then again, all in all, they did what was necessary to get over the line. I'll give you a couple of games. That game versus Everton is one of them. 2-0 that game ended. Against Brighton and Hove Albion in March this year, it ended 1-0. Goal came in the first 10 minutes and they managed the game. This all built to they constantly getting what is needed, just the 3 points to get across the line.
Oh, sweet. Your next point is what you say. You put
Yes,
it down. Go through your,
So I mentioned strength in depth.
Great.
Look, it's been 6 years in the making, this club, this particular team. People have come and gone. Arteta has finally gotten like for like mere replacements in all positions across the field, from goalkeeper to striking position. They've got adequate replacement for everybody.
Great.
But
Great.
Not goalkeeper.
No, they've got Kepa. Kepa really helped them through the...
You don't rate him?
No, Kepa helped them.
But Kepa has been a good talent all through and through. You
But
know?
if you're a team that has Kepa sitting on your bench as your second goalkeeper, it's a plus. It's a huge plus.
I agree.
His former club would even have wanted him to be their number one this season. Chelsea would have wanted the whole Kepa to be their number one this season, but they ended up shipping him off to Arsenal, and he's now a league winner. So from goalkeeping department right through defense, through midfield to attack, they've got adequate replacement for everybody on the pitch, every single body. Like centre back pairings, they've got centre back pairings to replace. Left back, they've got left backs to replace. Right backs, they've got right backs to replace, and they would even shift centre backs into right backs. Defensive midfield, they've got defensive midfielders to replace. It's very unfortunate for me, we did not see a lot of Christian Norgard this season. But that is the kind of strength you are talking about in depth. You go into striking positions, you've got Gabriel Jesus, you've got Victor Gyökeres, you've got Kai Havertz. These are interesting names.
True.
Now this season,
Everybody's got a unique style of play as well.
Yes, this season they even found a unique way of pricing away Noni Madueke from Chelsea.
True.
Chelsea wanted low. They said they pay in a high.
Yeah.
They paid high.
And I'm in high.
And they brought him in, and he has helped them get.
Fantastic. No, I'm in high. No,
I'm in high, yeah. And
they,
they've gotten to this part of the season. So for me, strength in depth across the entire pitch, quality has been there for them.
Your 4 points as well.
My 4 point is the defensive solidity.
Fantastic.
That is where the point that people believe that Raya had a large shout for player of the season comes from. He kept them in games that they could have easily lost.
That's true.
He kept them in games. In that Everton game I mentioned earlier, Raya came up with some amazing stops to actually keep them in the game. He's done it time and time again. Hence, so far this season, if he's able to get another clean sheet, then we'll add up to the numbers. He's gotten about 18 or 19 clean sheets this season, and to have 18 or 19 clean sheets,
you are just Benjamin Asare. If you're able to do 19 or 18, just Benjamin Asare
without the passing. But then again,
well, that's Ghana's number one shot stopper. Fantastic, Benjamin
he stops
Asare.
the shot,
Yes,
but
please.
does not pass.
It's okay.
It's okay. Let's get to it.
I like how you are checking him along the line.
It's okay.
Yeah, I know you are itching. I'm coming to I said I need you to
no, it was the Benjamin Asare thing that he mentioned.
I'm sure when he said this, he just remember the Mexico game.
You remember the Mexico? You remember the
Yeah,
Mexico
because of what he said. I mean,
But it's fresh.
But I don't think his performance was bad, was it?
oh yeah, it wasn't bad. It was
giving
just because of that pass that he gave that led to the goal, and some right now is sharply divided. Oh, it's his fault. Some say it wasn't his fault. It was a defender who should have been able to receive the pass and done something with the ball. But I when I look at it before I give my opinion on it. I will say something.
Opinion about
I will explain something, and it's because of how the discourse has gone so far. If I say, "Oh no, he wasn't at fault," if I say yes, he's at fault, people wouldn't even want to listen to what I will say next.
Okay.
And if I say, "Oh, he's at fault" or "he was at fault," I am a hater. If I say, "Oh no, he wasn't at fault," that means I'm a journalist that has been bribed.
Yes.
That's what people are putting out there.
True. Yeah, the job hard.
So the job we had. So here's the case.
Yeah.
So Mexico set up a press trap, and if a player fails to recognize a press trap, that's one, and plays the ball directly into the press trap. Number two, he saw his teammate and had tunnel vision.
Yeah.
It was just his teammate that he saw.
True.
He didn't see that there were two Mexican players within close proximity and another Mexican player angling towards his teammates. That's tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And on top of that, number three, after making that pass, you fail to recover to get back in your post in time to be able to parry that shot away from goal.
Yeah.
If I list all these three issues about a goalkeeper or about a player, would you say that player is at fault for a goal scored or not?
I don't think he's at fault.
You don't think he's at fault, but
I
I believe
believe
that he's at fault.
Okay.
He was at fault for the goal because of the issues I mentioned.
Okay.
Number one, you failed to recognize the press trap.
The tunnel vision, babe. It's difficult for lots of goalkeepers to envisage. It takes goalkeepers whose awareness, it's part of their attributes a little.
You see, that's why
if you don't take care.
that's the thing.
I just want to say something to you.
You didn't recognize the press trap.
GPL is there press trap.
I mean,
that is where we need to go because
you just mentioned something.
It's true. That's one issue. Yes, it's true. And it raises another debate because this is Javier Aguirre, the Mexican national team head coach, former Atletico Madrid coach, Leganes, all those things. He's experienced.
True.
And so, you will see these kind of things in the Ghana Premier League. So if you are Benjamin Asare, it will definitely be a bit new.
True.
Exactly. So if you fall for the trap, no problem.
Okay, that's fine.
It's something that was a bit higher or a bit new to someone like Benjamin Asare. Okay, no problem. But you had tunnel vision.
Yeah.
You couldn't see that.
That's where my problem lies.
You couldn't see that your teammate was in a position where it was dangerous for him to receive that pass.
True.
And mind you, this is not Sergio Busquets you are talking about.
That's it.
This is not maybe a Virgil van Dijk or any of the top level passing defenders. You get it? So if you decide to make that pass attempt, then you are putting your teammate in trouble. And that is a lack of recognition on its own, and that is also a negative on its own.
Great.
You get my point?
I get your point.
But forget about all those things. Benjamin Asare is a goalkeeper. Me, you know me. I don't care about the extra things that you do.
I know.
You have a job to do.
Catch the ball.
Catch the ball. You're a goalkeeper. So, what makes me believe that it was his fault was number 3. You've given a back pass because obviously passing is not your biggest strength. It's not the biggest strength in your game.
True.
No problem at all. But you're a goalkeeper. Make the stop. You give the pass away. You give it away. You couldn't recover in time to get in your post and parry that ball away. That for me it's a no-no.
Great.
And that's why I've always said that Benjamin Asare is good to be part of this team.
Yeah.
He's good enough to be part of this team. But
Not to
as
be
a
the number.
starter,
No.
it is a problem because
Fair point.
you are not athletic enough.
That's fine.
Your reflexes are not sharp enough.
Of course.
Because that goal that was scored, any athletic sharp goalkeeper would be able to parry that ball away.
That's okay.
And you couldn't get that ball. You couldn't be able to get it done.
Fantastic.
And that is after all. That is aside all the things that we've enumerated: the lack of recognizing a press trap, tunnel vision, and your decision making.
Great.
And it is a problem.
Fantastic.
Because no, it's another problem because you check the stats.
From that argument.
You check the stats. You know, I'm not big on stats.
True.
But there was a worrying trend in that game. Benjamin Asare attempted 11 long balls. None of it found his man. Go check the stats. He attempted 11 long balls. None of it found a target.
I was worried.
And this is a Black Stars team that is very likely going to rely on long balls to start counter attacks. And if you are not able to deliver long balls accurately, how then do we get another option beyond winning possession and starting counter attacks? How then do we get another means of starting counter attacks? That for me is a bit worrying.
Great.
And those are the things that I am looking out for.
Fantastic.
It's not like I'm a hater. Who campaigns more for the Ghana Premier League players in the Black Stars more than me?
I get it. And of course, I'm on Football Made in Ghana with you. You know, most of the periods on Wednesdays. So I get you. But I want, Seti to finish you raised the goalkeeping bit for Raya.
Yeah.
And the good reflexes that he exhibited.
Yeah.
And you know, cited that example that took us to where you was. I want you to finish the defensive bit of Arsenal for us. Guys, I'm asking the question, how would you describe Arsenal's season in 5 words? Okay, how will you describe Arsenal's season in 5 words? I'll put them together. Let's have you on 0539 986 996 on our WhatsApp console. 0539 986 996. And let's have you in here, share your thought. I mean, your 4th point.
No, that would be my last one then.
The defensive.
Defensive.
You are done. Let's move to your last one.
The 4th one.
Let's move to your last
5th one is brilliance. Look, Arsenal, you can't take it away from them.
Okay.
In football, now everybody is woke. Everybody is woke in football. So it's those little margins that you would actually, exaggerate to get a lot out of. And you can't take it away from Arsenal. If you call Arsenal set piece champions this season, I disagree. Arsenal have been doing set pieces for the large part of 3 to 4 seasons. There was a season that they even had a routine for throw-ins.
That's true.
This season, they've not yet done that too.
True.
They had a routine for throw-ins to create space and receive the ball comfortably for a player and then start a build-up.
True.
Not what PSG are doing now. No, they had a totally different routine for throw-ins. This season, they've not done that. They just kept it on attacking third set pieces, including corners. For me, it was the English teams that were slow to adapt into it. And when they adapted to it, Arsenal now had to again change to keep on getting their goals from set pieces.
Okay.
So just that brilliance to constantly try and find those very, very minute lines and, operate on and get the most out of. For me, it's just been brilliant. It's that kind of vibe that that someone is coming to score a goal. Your players are there, but you can't prevent it. It's just the brilliance for me.
Fantastic. Come now, let me get you. You mentioned the defensive bit. Serie mentioned that rightly. So I wouldn't want you to go there a lot. You mentioned in depth. Serie mentions in depth as well. You mentioned set piece. Serie has highlighted a bit of the set piece stuff. Serie spoke about consistency.
No, I want to.
No, I want to pick the point and maybe when I give you your point, Serie didn't touch on, then you can bring that point that you mentioned last in it. Serie spoke about consistency, right? Serie spoke about consistency.
Yeah.
Great. So the point that's left from what Serie didn't mention is Arteta.
But
why Arteta?
But I want to start with.
But
I want to start with the set piece. Okay. So you see, I understand the bit that Serie said he disagrees when someone needs to say Arsenal are set piece masters. When you say it's true set pieces that won them the league.
No, it's not set pieces that won them.
Okay.
So that's fine.
No.
You should listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this season, Arsenal saw one. Despite the previous seasons, they were doing so well in their set pieces and other things. Stats let us know that Arsenal are leading in terms of all the set pieces in the Premier League this season.
Oh wow!
They have 26. 26. If I exclude penalties, they have 22 goals.
Wow!
In set pieces. Secondly, out of the 22, 18 of them are corner kicks.
Yeah.
Wow!
And when you check, 18 of them are corner kicks. And Arsenal saw that last season. What really didn't help us was. We just needed an attacker to just help us. Yeah. So they had Victor Gyökeres. And when
did he help us not enough?
He scored 15 goals in the Premier League. And in your first season, getting 15 goals in the Premier League is not bad at all. It's a good start. So he had 15 goals. So when you even check the goal king chart, corner kick is I said the goal king chart in Arsenal
for Arsenal this
season. Corner kick is first. Gyökeres is second.
His own goals.
Wow.
Because corner kick gave them 18 goals. Gyökeres gave them 15 goals. So the corner kicks and Gyökeres gives them a total of 33 goals. Before other players need to do other things. So the 4 goals that they even scored from other things were maybe let's take it some set piece that is free kicks or some other thing.
Or maybe let's counter stuff.
Yes.
So that was about set piece.
So that was what helped them to get throw-ins. That made them get the 4 goals. That gave them a total of the 22 goals that they've scored this season. So it's brilliant from them because they've been able to master the set piece so well that they added the set piece, added the striker, and that has given them a total of 33 goals in both of them. So that's why I feel like they are set piece masters this season.
Why Arteta?
Okay. We've been calling them bridesmaid for so long.
True.
Yes. Second. Yeah. For 3 consecutive seasons.
Absolutely.
And
it happened in 1998, 99, 2000, 2001 too. Before we won it.
He saw that there were a lot of things that he had to do. That was why the in-depth in squad is one key thing that really helped them. Because he saw that the previous seasons, Arsenal will have you check Arsenal's bench. And you just be like, can this team win the Premier League? So you feel
Arteta is able to identify Arsenal's problem?
That's it. So that was why he made sure he had to do some transfers in the team. So he was able to make sure he brought in some good players. The likes of Eze came in. Madueke, you say he wasn't able to put in anything. But at least when Saka was off, he was able to do something. Arsenal were able to get some players that, when this player is not there, this player is able to come in to just put in a very good performance that we even forget that, this player is not in.
True.
And that was very good for him. So Arteta knew that these were the things he was supposed to do to help him able to win the league. That was why when he had to change some players, there were some good things he was able to do. I remember we sat here and we were like, Arteta needs to start to learn how to play Odegaard and Eze in one game.
Yeah.
He did in one game.
At a point.
Yeah, at a point he did. No, you might say it was late. No. But at least if it was even one match or 2 matches, he has learned from his mistake.
Okay.
Because Previously,
You please put that point down.
previously Arteta, you will tell him to do this thing. Arteta will never even try it even in one game.
Okay.
But we saw that in the last 1 to 2 games. We saw instances that he had to just, let's put away maybe the West Ham game, that he had to do a very bad substitution. Again, their previous game that they played recently that they won, he had to do that. Burnley game, you say Burnley are already down on Monday, but still he played Odegaard and Eze in the same lineup, and that's good because he has been able to learn something. So brilliance to Arteta, and congratulations to Arsenal for winning the Premier League.
Fantastic. I like how you do it. you share the time wisely. Kepa starts over Raya in goal. Norgard and Kapie for Saliba, Gabriel at the back. Zubimendi, Lewis Skelly, Dauman, Madueke, Martinelli. Jesus replaces Odegaard, Rice, Eze, Saka, and all of those boys. In the space. This is your lineup. Kepa in poster indicated. Mosquera in defense on the right. Norgard, Nkapie, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Skelly, as Luis Skelly, Max, Noni in the number 10 slot, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, why are they deserved champions?
Yeah, they are deserved champions because they've adapted well. They adapted well. They adapted well in the sense that we've seen Arsenal lose the league on points that could be traced to their players getting red carded.
True.
In games.
True.
And this time around, no red card. Yeah, there's some bit of
2,
luck in there, some shady calls, some controversial calls in there. But at the end of the day, they completed the season well in the lead up to the final game of the season without having any red cards, and that is adaptability. They are adapting. Then you have a situation where they adapted to the league, where a league where everyone was trying to, work their way into the net, more or less. Yeah. They decided to come up with or focus more on set pieces. So they adopted and they found a way to be able to get an edge over the others, because they, just like the other teams, they also play out from the back. They want to control possession, control the pace of the game, tempo and all that. But they added a little bit of a twist to it by focusing on scoring goals, not through they being able to break the lines or break down the lines of opposing teams, but they being able to utilize set pieces to be able to score goals in the Premier League. And I say adaptability too, because Arteta in his first 3 years after he won the FA Cup, because he had to be defensive. So it was a short-term deal and it got them the title. But after that, once he got the long-term deal, initially it was all about the Pep Guardiola style. He was an attack-minded kind of coach. But then he adapted and he shifted and realized that I'm not going to beat Pep Guardiola. I'm not going to beat these Dutch coaches and slow.
I need to come up with my own style and
with
approach.
Playing an offensive-minded style of game. So I need to change my style. And that's when he started going to this whole defensive mode. And it's worked so far, because that has been the backbone of Arsenal's success.
True.
They being able to finish three straight seasons in a row, and now finally being able to win it. And the fact that David Raya has been able to collect 3 Golden Gloves award for the most clean sheets, that tells you that in such a situation it goes beyond the keeper.
True.
It goes beyond the keeper. It has to do with the entire team, especially with the defenders,
organization.
The organization. Then the keeper comes in. I won't discredit his contribution, but I think the clean sheet thing, it goes beyond just the keeper's performance. I think the defense has a lot to say about it, because the defenders that they have on their team, on their roster, and the kind of performance that they've put up, this season. It has been very, very good. The only issue that they had was a little bit of injuries to Jurgen Timber and Calafiori. But aside that, all of them from Ben White, Mosquera definitely surprised me, came in and he's done a brilliant job
he's starting
so
today.
far. Yeah, so for me, it was down to those issues that got them to be able to win the league title. And so for me, yes, they are deserved champions.
Fantastic. So Arsenal starts with, like I indicated earlier, Kepa Arrizabalaga in post, Mosquera, Norgard, Nkapie, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Scully, Dauman, Noni Madueke, Gabriel Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus up front for Arsenal in today's game against Crystal Palace. For Palace is Dean Henderson, the former Manchester United goalkeeper. There's Nathaniel in defense in the back three, Jefferson as well as Riyad in that space, Daniel Munoz in place as well, Daichi, Kamada, Hughes is there as well as Rio, and there's Ismail Sarr, Justin, Devaney, and Strand Larsen starting for Palace. But for Arsenal, Citi, this is of course the final day, and we'll be running through different lineups and all of that. And when the game starts, we'll be talking more about the game starting at 3 p.m. in the Premier League. But we focus there a little because a lot's been happening with this Premier League and Arsenal, why they're not winning the league over the span. The youngster, Max Dauman. All of what Arteta you described was doing.
Yeah.
And Kwabena mentioned Arteta Riley and put that to his argument and what he argued for us, and Arteta would skip me a little, but I mean, he's also able to uncover a youngster that can go a long way to become a superstar for this football club, especially the goal he scored the last time.
Well, the growth of Max Dauman, I am not surprised about it. Next season, we are going to get another one from Arteta once he's in charge.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Because I'm going to refer you to a couple of things.
Okay.
So next season, we are going to get one. Look.
Another Dauman happening?
Oh, we are going to get another bright star. Look, we've seen Ethan Iwanieri come out of the blocks. Ethan Iwanieri was doing marvelous last season. He was one of those players that really, when Saka was out, he stood in for Saka and played in that position. Proud to Ethan Iwanieri, we have also seen Miles Lewis-Kelly. We've seen Miles Lewis-Kelly.
Yeah.
All these guys come through the ranks. But I feel that's where Arteta might have a different approach or may need to do better. One of the two. A different approach in the sense that he introduces the players, they play a little bit, and then the next season, that means he had a certain problem in the season and he wanted to solve it, and he used them to solve it. He goes into the market, buys someone, and then they now get relegated to the bench. The players, some of them feel that they need to start playing and then move on for a loan opportunity. That's what happened to Ethan Iwanieri. Miles Lewis-Kelly was playing in that position. Miles Lewis-Kelly, we know originally is actually comfortable in midfield, but he got the opportunity in left back and was doing brilliantly well. But then Arsenal went into the transfer window and went to get Calafiori. So we just hope and pray that for Max Dauman it will be a different issue.
Great.
Because if not so, next season we might see Dauman go on a loan. Arteta is good at uncovering fresh new talent, but building up on that talent that he has discovered the next season is where, so far for me, in the cases of Lewis-Kelly and then Ethan Iwanieri, has really not lived up to expectation.
Wow. So messages on stream on YouTube. We are live on YouTube at Citi Sports GHA, live on radio at 97.3 Citi FM. Of course, we are also on radio 97.3 Citi FM and on our other streaming platforms as well. On X, you can see a link that would help you see whatever that's happening here in studio. So you have your WhatsApp number on 0539986996 for you to interact with us on. I'll pick few messages, or I'll pick a number of them on YouTube stream. This one says, "Let's go." It's Eddie or A. When we got on, he could not wait, but press the key. Well, Eddie comes back and says, "Chelsea win, Liverpool win, and Manchester City win. We need a favor from United. Win or draw. Help Chelsea. Help Chelsea." He indicates at a laughing emoji and the praying hand close to it. Kobna Amoa says, not the Kobna Mafu in studio. This Kobna Amoa who is watching live on YouTube. It says, "Arsenal fans, let's gather here." And he comes back and says, "Merino, Saka, and Odegaard got injured. What do you expect Arteta to do?" I think it was just within one of the arguments we're making in the studio. Kepa is not adequate for Raya. Kobna Arts. You disagree, yeah?
Yeah, because you see, in football, you can't have two Rayas in a team. It will never happen.
That one is true.
Barcelona tried that with Ter Stegen and...
I like where you are going.
Bravo.
They
Bravo.
bravo.
Yeah,
No, even with that, one was on the decline, the other was on the ascendancy.
Yeah.
But you can't have two top performing goalkeepers in one team. It doesn't work.
Yeah, they'll fight. Well, when Kepa himself was at Chelsea, he was fighting because there was somebody imposed.
Kepa is the only one who can tell.
Who was imposed then? He was fighting with somebody. I've forgotten. So
Kepa came after.
When the coach was trying to sub him, when Sarri was
Caballero was coming.
Willie Caballero.
Yeah,
he was the number one.
No.
Caballero was.
Caballero was number two, and he was number one.
Even for Caballero, look, Caballero's career was winding up at that point.
You let us not drift. Let me just go through the messages. I'll come back. Eric Chinibua says, "Set piece masters. This season is Man United, not Arsenal. Arsenal are set piece monsters." Okay, I think it was. Oh, he adds Bellyman to that. I think he's drawing Bellyman's attention as well, maybe. Or maybe that's Bellyman himself. Eric Chinibua, great. Good evening. Should do the needful and finish Pep once and for all. Komdomafo says that. Kevin Lamptey says, okay, Kevin, I see your message. "I wasted my sleep to watch the Ghana game. Sweet Kwame, you are in the States. 2 a.m. Ghana time was somewhat so 2. We're 5 hours ahead. So
maybe his evening.
See? Maybe his evening. His evening. All right. Now that I've just calculated, 2,
like it was 9
2,
PM,
1, 12, 11,
9 p.m., 10 p.m.
10 p.m. Oh, come on. 10 is normal. Kwame, don't do that.
Maybe he sleeps early.
Kwame, don't do that. Black Stars players can't make 1 or 2 passes. The Mexicans are making good use of the ball. So I think he was saying we're making good use of the ball.
It was 10 p.m.
Yeah, he said it was 10 p.m.
How could they stress me waiting? What is that, Charlie? Andy, I see you. A superb season, he says. Don't you guys think Arsenal was helped in winning the league? I think they do deserve it. No, you think they deserve it? Why are you saying they helped them? Who helped them? I said this match is for Dauman and friends. Manchester City is a finished club. Commoner comes in and says that again. A big question for you guys. Why are people on City and not Chelsea, Liverpool, United, and the rest?
Look, you see, when in this life, when you are high up, then people talk about you.
That's true.
When you are low down popcorn like Chelsea, no one will mind you.
Okay.
For Liverpool, I need to give this mad respect to Slot for what he achieved last season. But what he has done so far this season is sort of eroding totally what he has done last season.
Okay. That's true.
That's why nobody's really talking. As for the Chelsea people, you leave the Chelsea people for Chelsea. They are buying and selling merchants. So their season has come. They will be in the news a lot. Their season has come.
It's normal.
Yeah, buy and sell merchants.
It's normal.
I bet you relax with a Jinx. Oh, Jinx, no, I'm not calling no bad woman for nothing. Don't do that. Don't do it. Okay, that's sweet, Kwame. All right, thank you guys. So on YouTube, I want to pick a few messages on. I want to pick messages again on our WhatsApp console, and so then we'll get into the lineups and see what's happening. It's 3-0-1. Games have started already. Let me read the messages. We'll go for break and come back, give you the lineups, especially for that relegation battle. Good afternoon, Abeku. Listening to you guys live, but yesterday we missed you a lot. Oh, wow, we missed you too, so we are here today. But the standards of all the goalkeepers, Benjamin Asari stands tall. Raymond the Decoder from Community Force says so. I think we just tackling Yao's submission, and Yao's gotten a message. The last time I heard Yao arguing for Unai Emery, backing him to be nominated ahead of Carrick in the nomination list, does he know Tony Pulis won manager of the season, finishing 11th? Of course, Yao knows this. On his basis are true, but I think Carrick doesn't deserve to be there because United's situation was that bad compared to Aston Villa's. United wasn't a stable team. Let's go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll read the rest of the message. Keep them coming on 0539 986 996. When we come back, we'll talk about the other teams as well. This is 97.3 Citi FM. Citi FM on YouTube, Citi 97.3 FM on X, across all our streaming platforms. You can get us in there as well. Welcome on board. I was reading a bit of your messages here on the show. Game started at 3 p.m. in the Premier League. I'm running you through that, but first off, let me go through your messages. We're done with the first half. We'll get into the second and extra times and all of that. This one says, I would describe Arsenal this season with 5 words: defensive, consistent or consistency, good coach, champions, and luck. Congratulations to Arsenal, but watch out for Manchester United next season. I'm enjoying the long bank holiday weekend here in the UK because tomorrow is a bank holiday. This is from Sir Cabis, always your regular listener in Manchester, Stratford Road. Thank you very much for sticking with us. I'm a James Tomata from Teshi Corner. What God cannot do does not exist. See us begging, praying, and hoping 2 weeks ago that Palace would field a weak team against us today. Somebody shout hallelujah. In fact, AJ, hallelujah. Good afternoon, guys. Can you guys help me to find out why Chelsea didn't even get European football next season? Because at a point, Chelsea was in the title race. What happened? Timotino from Asuchori. We'll get to attend to that. Kobe Baden says he's listening from Dansuman Sahara. Benjamin Asari has been in polls for the Black Stars for some time, and I've been asking myself, is this the first time he gave a back pass as a Black Stars goalkeeper? In the second half too, he chipped one over to Ashimeru, and he finds it difficult to control the ball even when there was no Mexican player around him. So please, let's blame the defenders as well. He was not quick to read Asari's pass. He had. This is from Joshua inside Tema. He says, Arsenal are just lucky. Alright, that's fine. This says, good day, guys. We, the Arsenal fans, will win the Champions League trophy as a bonus. Freeman from Top in Town Pharmacy. Defender 10 from Bon says, if Arsenal has been able to win the Premier League, then nothing can stop the Black Stars of Ghana from lifting the World Cup this year. Chelsea will play Champions League next season by hook or crook. You see, everything he's saying defeats the very point he's trying to establish. He says, well, sorry again, your microphone.
Even if he say Chelsea will play Champions League next season, how, where, when, why? Majority of the Chelsea fans are praying that they don't even get into Europe. You want them to get into Champions League?
Let me finish this. I pray United and Chelsea loses, so Chelsea don't qualify for any European league. What Jay inside Akwete man. Yeah man, Akwete man. I love the name Akwete man. Yes, I. All right, that's it. 0539 986 996 0539 986 996 is your number for engagement. Let's have you in there and talk more. Let me run you through the other games which is happening and walk you through the current score. So it's 9 minutes into the game. It's Brighton 0, Manchester United 0. United fielded some Lamansin post, Nusa Mazraoui, Harry Maguire, the guy who was not called by Thomas Tuchel, Alessandro Martinez, who plays for Argentina, Luke Shaw plays for England, he was not called as well. Kobmenu plays for England, he was called. Mason Mount and Kobmenu form the double pivot. Amad Diallo is an Ivorian, plays for Ivory Coast, he's in the setup today. Bruno Fernandes plays for Portugal, is there. Patrick Dogu is there, as well as Brian Mbumo. In that space as well, in the attacking front. Bart Verbruggen in post for Brighton and Hove Albion. Paul Van Heck and Louis Dunk in the 4 and 5 position. Ferdy and Matt Wafer on either side of their game, as in right and left and right respectively. James Milner together with Pascal Grosch from the double pivot. Then there's Diego Gomez, Jack Hessenwood, and there's Maxim De Keeper and Danny Welbeck. I wish Danny Welbeck had played for Ghana, but that's a different story altogether. It's Wolves 1, Burnley 0.
championship fixture.
Yeah, they've started so early.
They are giving us championship vibes. Yeah.
That's fine. Palace 0, Arsenal 0, Fulham 0, Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Bournemouth 0, Chelsea 0, Sunderland 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0, Everton 0, West Ham United 0, Leeds United 0. So these are games which are happening, which is happening currently in the in the Premier League.
It's also happening, man.
What's also happening?
Oh,
The
Roland Garros.
French Open.
Right, that's great.
There's a lot of issues around it. Players want to go on strike, and since they say they will not talk to the press more than 15 minutes.
Okay, we thank them. In Italy, Parma beat Sassuolo by a goal to 0. Udinese will be playing against Napoli later. There's AC Milan Cagliari, which start at 6:45. At 6:45, Cremonese up against Como. Hellas Verona versus Roma at 6:45. As Lecce versus Genoa. And there's Torino up against Juventus, which will be happening later in the day around the same time at 6:45 in the Italian Serie A. In Spain, Villarreal takes on Atletico Madrid later at 7 p.m. In the Premier League, I mentioned the relegation issues already. We'll get to tackle that. We want to talk about Spurs and Everton and West Ham Leeds. Yeah, we want to see what's happening. So we've gauged, or we've set our gaze on the Tottenham Hotspur game. We'll get talking to it right away. After doing this, so Spurs started the game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, putting Kingsley in post. I don't like him, but Antonin Kingsley, he's in post for Spurs. Danso,
he's a good goalkeeper.
No comment. Danso, the last time Danso was in Ghana.
But the person's name is Danso.
Okay, fine.
He's always chilling in Ghana, Charlie.
Van de Ven are playing the 4 and 5, or in the heart of the defense. My player Pedro Porro, I like him, and Destiny Udogie too. They started this game for Spurs. As to why they lost their form, the two guys, it's just beyond me. João Palhinha.
It was largely because of their injury situation.
Their medical team should be questioned. Seriously.
But they are. Then they need to question Manchester United.
No, let us not go in there.
So
we are talking about.
We
are talking about a 26-year-old in Porro, and a 23-year-old in Udogie.
Yeah, but you are getting.
They should be. One should be in his peak. The other should be trying to get to his peak.
But the injuries, you see, the injuries you see.
Let me finish the
some
line.
of them are supernatural.
No, but when you're done, when you're done, I want you to just tell the viewers or the listeners the referees for the Spurs Everton game and the West Ham Leeds game. The two top referees in.
You have a discussion on it. You want to discuss?
No. Like, I'm surprised the two top referees are those officiating those two games.
But they should be the ones.
You want to talk about Ghana now?
Oh, it's okay.
They are trying to help one
They
person.
say a certain Moro Ibrahim is officiating the Kotoko and
it's okay. It's okay. EPL.
Yeah, that's why EPL. Jet Spence, Conor Gallagher, Matt Tels, and Richarlison for Spurs, and so that's what's happening for Spurs. Jordan Pickford in post for Everton. There's O'Brien, Jake, and James Tarkowski, Michael Caine, and Mikalenko in defense for Everton. James Garner and Tim plays the double pivot. There's Merlin, Dewsbury Hall, former Chelsea guy, and Iliman Ndiaye, and Tieno Barry starting for Tottenham Hotspur. For the relegation, stuff. You look at this lineup for West Ham United, you might think it's a very good team until you see them playing. Alex Disasi, you guys should first stop that.
Super team.
Alex Disasi and
Solid player.
Mavropanos plays.
Arsenal player.
Yes, please plays in the middle. right in front of Hermanson, Hermanson, who is a goalkeeper. Walker Peters and Malik Diouf, they are on the right and left respectively in the 4-line defense. There's Thomas Sushek and Matthews Fernandez. Yeah, be that player with United they want.
Yeah.
That'll be hard.
Minimum 40 million.
But actually, they are quoting 80. West Ham are quoting 80.
You are going down. You also want to sell your player high.
Yeah, you need to cash out.
No, so at least 40-50 is better, but 80 too much.
Oh, I honestly don't even think the Man United need him because
They have a player like him?
yeah, I mean, if you have Kobe Mainoo, you don't, and Bruno Fernandes, you don't need Matheus Fernandes. You need someone who is more like a Declan Rice kind of player. And Matheus Fernandes is not that kind of player. Someone who can play that DM position on his own, but can play also as an 8.
And Tonali is there.
Yeah, that's why Man United are also interested in Tonali. But even Man United, for Tonali, I would even be okay if they go in for him, because at the end of the day, it's not anything connected to his football ability.
Okay.
It's that the guy, look at him. He looks sad playing in England. He does not want to be in England. He didn't even want to leave AC Milan. AC Milan sold him because they needed the money.
Yeah.
He didn't want to leave AC Milan.
But they say United is the space where when you come, the fans quickly accept you if they want you and make you feel at home, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Like,
here's the
what
thing.
are you
The thing is, he's Italian. He does not want to be in England,
Well,
where it's always raining and all the cold
Yeah.
weather.
Yeah, the cold weather.
I mean, look at him. He looks miserable when he's out there on the pitch. Like, you can tell that there's something off about this guy. That if he gets a chance to move, he'll move out of England. And so for me, Man United shouldn't even bother to go spend all that money on him, because at the end of the day, the last thing you want is a player who come in and be brooding over homesickness.
Yeah.
That's the last thing you need. So who should Man United get? Elias Anderson will be the best, but at the end of the day, he will be seriously priced out.
100 million.
Now they say there's a Brazilian guy be somewhere who fits
Anderson.
the billing.
Yeah, Edison.
Edison.
Yeah, Edison is in there. Actually, look.
This might give you a new Manuel Ugarte.
Hold on.
Right.
Let me finish the
I think
lineup.
Man United they should just. I think
they
they should just go in the go to the French league or something. Get a throwback, rock solid, old school DM, and I think they'll be fine. Pair an old school DM with Bruno Fernandes.
But
and
why
Kobe Mainoo.
But there's something I don't understand, yo. Why don't maybe Manchester United they can go in for Bruno Guimaraes?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even Tonali, the price is high.
Yeah.
So Guimaraes, it's way too high. Because you know my stance on him. But I think he's one of the most underrated players in the EPL.
Yeah.
Bruno, he can do everything. Yeah. He can play as a 10, can play as an 8, can play as a 6.
Yeah.
He does everything. He does everything so well. Honestly, if Tottenham Hotspur, I wouldn't mind going in for Palhinha.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going in for Palhinha if I'm Man United, because at the end of the day, his price wouldn't be
hold on a bit,
astronomical.
because I want us to discuss the Spurs. Let me finish the the West Ham United lineup, and then we shift into the Spurs lineup, because I've spoken about the Spurs lineup already, or the Spurs game. Jared Bowen, Pablo, and Somerville are behind Valentin in the starting lineup in the 4-2-3-1 formation for West Ham United. It's 0-0 as it stands between West Ham and Leeds United. Let's talk about the Tottenham Hotspur's situation now. You feel there's a new manager who's brought in to do one job: keep the club afloat. Do not get this club into championship football. You think this game serves that platform to get that job done by the manager for Spurs, Roberto De Zerbi?
Honestly,
From how they are playing.
Honestly, between Spurs and West Ham, I think Spurs would be able to survive. especially looking at how things are panning out. You see Mickey Van de Ven on the pitch.
No, I mean, the referee should be calling for the bet.
Yeah. They will call, but I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a red card.
Yeah, they'll check the VAR. They'll check the VAR.
Will you watch it?
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, no.
So
There's a red
if
card.
this is a red card, then you see why I'm saying Arsenal are lucky.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't show a red card, because at the end of the day,
Oh, wait, that's
it's
the
not
stock,
like
that's the stock going into the
yeah. But it's not like it was a situation where he was going in for a tackle. He played a pass, and Van de Ven so happened to place or plant his foot there, and the trailing leg just caught Van de Ven's foot. So honestly, if he doesn't get sent off, I wouldn't be surprised, because at the end of the day, he played a pass.
Oh, okay.
He played a pass. It's not like he slid into
But
a
the same
tackle.
has happened in the Premier League.
No, but even watch what is happening. Infringement against Spurs rather.
Yes, because he played a pass, and it was Van de Ven that rather fouled the player, and it just so happened that his foot was in.
But is that a foul
at the wrong place at the wrong time?
for Everton, for example? Was that a foul?
Because at the end of the day, he impeded his run. So if the referee decides to give it as an Everton free kick, I think it's fine. If he had decided to go for Tottenham Hotspur to get the free kick, it would have also been fine.
Okay, so you feel it was
either
50-50?
way, yeah, 50-50. But looking at the replay, yeah, I could tell that, yeah, definitely this is not a red card, because it's not like there was a major follow through where there was an intention to hurt the player. It's just one of those issues or situations where the foot of Van de Ven was planted in a position where it was impossible for the Everton player to get his foot out of, and it just so happened that he caught him with the studs, but nothing malicious, and that's why the game was allowed to go on.
It's 21 minutes. Tottenham Hotspur 0, Everton 0. You were talking about Palinha.
Oh yeah, Palinha, like I said, between Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham, I think West Ham have the edge. Both are playing at home. Again, West Ham playing against Leeds United. Spurs are playing against Everton. Leeds United, both teams aren't motivated to do anything because they are pretty much safe. Everton look like they still will be in contention for an European place, but looking at the way Bournemouth and co are shaping out, I do not see them in contention for that slot. So yeah, there might be a few situations where they are not fully committed, but so far what we've seen, they are adopting a hacking approach where they are just hacking the Spurs players, and you can tell that the Spurs players are quite annoyed by it. I mean, looking at all the injury situations that they've dealt with over the past few months. But all the same, I have this funny feeling that, Spurs do have a little bit of something to be able to get past Everton and stay in the league. All they need to do is just get a win, and they will be able to stay in the league.
Are they getting a win?
I think so. But back to Palinha.
Yeah.
I think he is the kind of guy that, honestly, it's not a fancy move. It's not a splashy move, but he's one of those.
He gets the job done.
Guys, where it's one of those transfers where you need to bring him in, and he'll get the job done, and that's all you need. Because at the end of the day, between Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Menu, yes, you get enough creativity and enough activity around the ball and off the ball to make up for the not so fast pace of Palinha. Yeah. All you need him to do is just marshal the defensive midfield position. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes and Kobe Menu. Yeah, they can do the shuffling of the job between the 8 and the 10 rows, and for Man United to be able to take on all fronts and get the job done. So for me, I think he's one guy I would fancy if the money situation prizes guys like Bruno Guimaraes, Elliot Anderson out of the range of Manchester United.
Manchester City just scored a goal, and it's Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0. Antoine Semenyo, the Ghanaian international, putting one at the back of the net to the season seems to be wrapping up. But are you down with the Palinga stuff?
Yeah.
Great. Let me move from you and come to, because that game is also happening. City leading by a goal to 0.
Sunderland have let me add up to that. Sunderland are also in the lead against Chelsea. So
Sunderland are also in the Sunderland are in the lead against Chelsea.
yeah, regular.
Come on, is it normal?
Oh, it's normal. We don't want to play Europe.
It's regular stuff.
Okay, fine. We'll see if this will come hunting you guys, or if it will still be a regular stuff. But let's talk about Antoine Semenyo scoring for Manchester City. Great to have him score at this point, the last game of the season, and getting ourselves in the groove for the World Cup, which Ghana has qualified for. Important he keeps this form, heading to the World Cup, is it? Sorry.
Yeah, this is the last game for him this season with City.
Yeah.
Wednesday, he's supposed to be, by Wednesday, or no, by tomorrow, he'll be released by City to join camp.
Yeah.
The World game.
As it stands, we
which
don't
camp
know.
are you talking
That's
about?
what I'm coming to. As it stands, we don't know whether Semenyo is part of the
26.
the list
Let us know
or
if
not.
He's part.
Yeah, but we don't know.
But we don't
If we
know.
are playing with what the coach would want to do in waiting for the final announcement by the GFA president says what? June 1.
Yeah,
How the internet say June 1?
that one is because June 2 we will all get to know, so they want to beat FIFA. June 1.
Do you know something? The teams that are going to
think should be made
win, you see,
dirty.
the teams that are there to compete and do well have already announced.
Nah, you two are there to compete there.
Oh, we are just going there to just have
hold on,
fun and
so-
come
so
back
wait,
home.
don't
The
do
likes
that.
of Curaçao
Semenyo,
have
let's
released
stay-
their list. Are they
Yeah, they are going to do well. That is why they've released early.
It's okay.
Hey, they've done well.
After Blaster stuff there, after Blaster topics, if you come, the way the emotions heat up, I don't want us to get into it. Let's stay with the Semenyo thing. Of course, yeah, we're saying that he's going to be in the squad. Let's stay with he's going to be in the squad.
Yeah.
Is that important for Ghana, for example? I've asked this question with former Black Stars. I've had a chat with my friend Abdul Majid Waris. I've had a conversation with my big brother Stephen Tornado Apia. I've had a conversation with my brother, and of course our brother Ajingo Ajmambedu,
Yeah.
and a few of the guys, trying to find out whether we should build. And of course, the last time Superstar had a chat with what's his name? Azar, and then the talk of building the team around Semenyo. People don't like that, but his form into getting into this is important, as it has been important for City.
Look, for a player to score 16 goals,
So if you add the 17 Premier League goals.
thank you very much.
That's crazy.
Yes.
17. That's minus the 4 assists also that he's had. So that's minus it in the EPL.
So something like 21 goal involvement.
in and around that. And you are going into the World Cup.
It's Fulham 1, Newcastle United 0.
Charlie, the EPL is just ending how the forms of the teams are. That's all.
That's fine.
Yeah. But then again, look, you've got your best player now going into this World Cup as Semenyo. The last time Ghana was going into the World Cup, there were high hopes of everyone pushing for the agenda that we should build the team around Mohamed Kudus.
True.
Now we are going into another World Cup where Kudus should have been in the conversation, but due to injury, he's not.
But will he go?
Yeah.
Yeah, who could be there?
Because
you are the one
giving the list.
No, because I've
is-
been writing a lot.
No,
so
the
you've
thing
been
is,
writing a
even
lot.
if he goes, what's the point? If he goes, what's the point? If he goes, he's not going to contribute much to the team.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Who is going to be
I don't think
that Wakasu move we made the last time?
no, I don't think Carlos Corres would be
Bent on.
that gullible enough or that very, very optimistic enough to take Kudus along.
Wow. Those
Yeah,
are sensitive words you
I
use.
think because he's because people are playing on this emotional thing like, oh yeah, we should take him. I don't
For
think
you, should we take him?
No, we shouldn't take him because at the end of the day, there should be no freebies on our trip to the US. At the end of the day, it's going to be an intense competition, played in intense weather, and you need your players in tip-top form.
Yeah.
It's that simple. And on top of that, per the demands, the way we are going to play, the demands are quite high, and I don't see Kudus being able to meet those demands. Even when he's playing on the regular, you can clearly see that when we have to play teams where we are chasing teams around, he tends to tire out quickly. Yeah. And so a guy who hasn't played football, even when he's playing regular football, so a guy who hasn't played football in 3 months gets injured again and misses 2 more months. All of a sudden, you are going to throw him into a World Cup setting. It's a no-no. Wow. Especially for a team that will be looking to defend quite a lot, run around chasing the players, trying to recover possession. Then once you recover possession, launch it long and run onto it, try to, make something out of it. Nah, I don't see him being part of the team because at the end of the day, it wouldn't fit per the demands and per what we are likely to do at the World Cup. It wouldn't fit that a guy who has been injured or out of action competitive football for 5 months would be thrown into such a situation. No.
Wow. I want to know from you doing the listening as well. 0539 986 996 and on our YouTube platform on Citi FM and of course Citi Sports GHA or Citi Sports Ghana on YouTube. We're on TV as well on Channel 1 TV and on radio 97.3 Citi FM and on X at Citi 97.3 FM on the link and across all our listening platforms and viewing platforms as well. Sadi, you were on a point before you asked the Kudus question that brought you a little. Brought you backwards a little.
So I was just about to land saying that I believe in systems and players would fit in the systems. We should not on any account
build a game around Semenyo.
Not that he's not good enough, but just as I used the Kudus example, that shows that we should rather prioritize systems so that the players we have would be able to fit in those systems, and their individual overriding quality would then come to bear and make the difference for us. But if we are going to say we are building around the players, again, look at the players we took to the last World Cup. The last World Cup was not 18 years ago.
But people have argued that we were poorly coached.
Good, no problem. You were poorly coached at the national level. But now, where are all the players that you claim you were poorly coached with? All of them. Where are they?
10 of them I know are going have their teams on relegation.
You see where we are coming from. I also feel that we are beginning to also confuse two words, talent and quality.
Do you think we have the quality? Because I know we have talent.
Talent we do have in abundance. But if we have quality and they are making the right decisions, I don't think we should be in the situation where we are. The team should be picking itself by now, because the last time we went to the World Cup, we were arguably one of the youngest squads at the World Cup.
Manchester United have a goal against Brighton. Hold on a bit.
And Chelsea are losing. Conference League.
Let me update our listeners. So Manchester United 1, Brighton 0. Patrick Dogu scores 4.
Oh, Charlie. Yeah, the Carrick ball is in the system.
Charlie.
Dogu. Playing upfield.
Oh, Charlie. Scores for Manchester United. 34 minutes played. It's Brighton 0, Manchester United 1. Burnley 0, Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 0, Fulham 1, Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 0, Brentford 0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 0, Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 0, Sunderland 1, Chelsea 0, Spurs 0, Everton 0, West Ham United 0, Leeds United 0. And Spurs look like they want to score, but hits the ball into a man, runs over the line by a player I would fancy at United. Bruno has assisted again.
Bruno.
There's record. There's record coming.
Bruno.
Okay,
So Bruno assisted, right?
yeah. So now the EPL Player of the Year fight, how far?
Oh, but that award, I still.
Yeah. I mean,
That award,
yeah.
I think he deserves to win it, but it's close. It's close.
Why?
Honestly, and the thing is, at the end of the day, Declan Rice won the Premier League title with Arsenal.
Yeah.
And he was
I
a
agree.
key player in that title-winning team, and so it has to go to him. On the years where, or the situation where you have a scenario where a standout player or a top-level performer in the league-winning team doesn't end up winning the title, is where the player whose team didn't win the title delivered an outstanding performance in the season and created a gap between himself and the others, and it was so big and so clear that despite they missing out on winning the title, it was too hard to ignore the contribution of that player. True. That's when you give the award to.
You are carefully.
Yeah, that's when you give the award to a
describe
player whose team didn't win the league title.
Yeah.
And who performed well and his team didn't win the league title. But in this case, the gap between Bruno Fernandes and Declan Rice is pretty much non-existent. It's neck and neck. We have to more or less split hairs. And if you are splitting hairs, or he has to come down to splitting hairs, splitting the hair doesn't come any bigger than winning the title.
True.
He won the title with the Gunners. And on top of that, you have a situation where the other contender, that's Bruno Fernandes, his team finished third. Yes, now he has the assist record, and he's created more chances than anybody in the league.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I said, the title determines everything.
Yeah.
Per the campaign that Bruno Fernandes has had. If he was at Manchester City, and I heard this argument being raised some time back, if he was at Manchester City,
you want to bring it back?
He would have been in the conversation for Ballon d'Or and all those things. But because he's at Man United and they finished third.
If he was at Manchester City, if he was at Manchester City and did not win the title with City, actually, would he still have been in that conversation?
Okay, forget about Man City. Okay. Wrong example. Okay. If he was at Arsenal and he was putting up these numbers and Arsenal won the league title,
great,
he would definitely be in the Ballon d'Or conversation.
Oh, okay.
But is he in the Ballon d'Or conversation? No. Because his team finished third, and so it matters.
Okay.
It matters. If your team doesn't perform, you excel, you get your credit, but it wouldn't be so much compared to you doing well and it impacting your team's performance in a positive way.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people even use Messi's performance in Argentina colors as a knock on him. That he can't be the good if all you do is do well at your club side and you can't do anything when it comes to your national team. But once he started winning with Argentina, 2 Copa Americas and that World Cup, then pretty much it convinces more people that, oh, okay, yes, indeed, this guy is the good. You get it. Yeah. So your club performance and productivity, production, winnings and all, it is important because whether you like it or not, whether it's fair or not, football is a team sport. And the individual must excel, but his excellence must also impact the team. It must impact the team. That's why someone like George Weah, for all his greatness, he wouldn't necessarily get the credit that he deserves because Liberia, unfortunately, the country that he was born in.
He's a Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah, he's exactly. That even buttresses my point, because the country that he was born in, they couldn't do anything.
True.
So to help his cause,
True.
they couldn't do anything. That's why Samuel Attah would rank ahead of George Weah, because at the end of the day, he won titles with Cameroon. He won titles with Cameroon, and so it is important, and that's why, look, Bruno Fernandes winning this award is deserved. Don't get me wrong, but the gap between him and Declan Rice is not big. It is not big for Declan Rice to be able to win the league title, perform the way he's performed, and still not be able to win that Player of the Year award. For me, I think it should have gone to Declan Rice.
Interesting. Let's go through the messages and see what people are thinking of in relation to the kind of argument we are raising here in the studio. So we're live on YouTube, Citi Sports Ghana, Citi FM 97.3, and we're also live on radio 97.3 Citi FM across all our other platforms as well. So do join us, and let's have your thoughts on 0539986996, your WhatsApp line. I'm reading some of the messages that you've sent here. And then Haaland is the top scorer, Kwame says so, but no one would talk about him.
Because it is regular. You see, when you raise the standard so high and you keep repeating what everybody has come to know you for, it is the regular thing.
Then we should be celebrating Hurricane. The guy's got some 41 goals in all competitions this season.
Yeah, he's matching some Ronaldo records
It's
of
crazy.
61 some goal contributions there. But look, Harry Kane, we also now know in the Bundesliga is irregular. If I got Thiago, had won.
Kwame says, said he adds a crying emoji to it.
What happened?
Oh, you say it's regular.
Yeah, it's regular. Like, you see, when you put yourself on a certain pedestal, everybody sees that kind of thing you do as regular. But when somebody does what you do as your regular, it becomes someone's outstanding.
He says, Abeku, ask you, Haaland is a top scorer and won. He still stays on Haaland. It's crazy. And won. He says what? Give me a sec. He says, Abeku, ask you, Haaland is a top scorer and won 2 trophies. Why didn't he get the PFA award?
Yeah, because
Spurs.
Spurs have
Oh,
scored.
Spurs just scored.
Paulinho.
42 minutes. Sorry, 42 minutes in.
Yao's
player.
everywhere.
That's Yao's player, right? That's the player I was talking about. He scores.
He has
Paulinho
been
scores
everywhere.
for Spurs. And look at the celebration. It might just take something away.
This is where it is. I don't like this.
They should just relax.
Yeah, it's too much
They
of
did the
a.
same thing I remember against Brighton.
It's the
Yeah.
coach.
And
It's
they had to
the
play
coach.
draw.
You saw the coach in
Yeah.
there.
They had a 2-0 lead against Brighton,
Yeah,
and
Brighton.
the next thing you know,
Yeah, it was 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah.
They should relax. Honestly,
They should
they
relax.
should calm down. Try to get
This is relegation.
try to get the
escape.
second goal. Try to get the third goal, because as we've seen before, even the second goal is not a guarantee that they'll be able to stay on and win the game. And so for me, they should calm down. Yes, it's an important goal, but they should calm down and try to get a second. And I think that would be cool for them.
All right.
You asked the question.
Yeah, no, me. It's I think it's Kwame, Sweet Kwame, who asked that question. He says, why wouldn't they give the PFA award to Erling Haaland? He's a top scorer, scoring. He has 2 trophies, and all that.
Yeah, it's simple. Because again, I always say, look beyond the statistics. Watch the games. When you watch the games, there were a lot of games that Erling Haaland was non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
He was non-existent. He wasn't impacting anything. He wasn't doing much. Then he'll go on a run. You play like 3 games, score like 8 goals.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a barren stretch. Those kind of things. And even for Haaland, he would admit to you that, that this season he hasn't played well.
Yeah.
He will admit to you that he hasn't played well. So yes, he scored goals, 26 goals in the league. But at the end of the day, like I said, watch the games. watch the game, the eye test. The statistics can never beat the eye test. They can never beat the eye test because if you look at now, Deserbi is telling them to calm down.
After
Deserbi himself started jumping and kicked the bottle. He kicked the bottle.
He should be sure the yellow card for
In
that.
celebration, and he's not telling his boys to calm down. The people are just equalizing any moment from
Because
now.
they should calm down. That's what they need to do. Keep a calm head. Keep a calm head,
Okay,
and they'll be able to get it done. So, like I was saying, look beyond the statistics. Look at the games. Watch the games. The eye test. It always trumps statistics, and that is why Erling Haaland. No one was even pushing or campaigning that he will even make top 3, despite he being the league's leading scorer.
Yeah.
Because we watched the games, and there are multiple games where your man was non-existent, like totally absent.
I think you mentioned the Rice stuff, right? The Declan Rice stuff.
Yeah.
It says, Ebenezer Sam says, never compare Rice to Bruno Fernandes this season. Bruno is far ahead of Rice this season. Rice is then Daniel Plaka comes and says Rice is in no contention. He has only 4 goals and 5 assists. Raya has performed better than him.
Good. So Raya, did he score goals?
Manchester
No,
United.
you get the dynamic.
It's a far better than Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has not been far better than Declan Rice. No,
Manchester United has scored its second goal. Brian Mbumo on 44th minute gets a second goal for Manchester United, and the assist was Amad Diallo. I guess people were waiting to hear Bruno Fernandes, but
they were neck and neck, and so it is only a few things here and there that will get you can use to separate them.
Yeah,
and it doesn't come using something to separate people or a tie, more or less, because for me I see them on the same level. It's a tie.
Okay.
It doesn't get any bigger than you winning the league.
True.
And that's why for me Declan Rice should have been the one who should have won the player of the season award, not Bruno.
It says, eye tests there, like Neymar would have won multiple Ballon d'Or.
But he played in an era with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi. I mean, what are we saying? In their prime years. Like, people, let's not do this.
Great. Let me pick messages on our WhatsApp.
Per statistics, Jordan Ayew is a better striker than Alan Shearer and Co. Because he has scored more goals in the national team than Alan Shearer.
Do we have
So are we going there? Do we have break?
Let us not go there.
Do we have break? No, we should stop these things. No, Abeku, look, football.
What do you throw?
Lukaku has more goals than Ronaldo Nazario de Lima.
Yeah, the proper Ronaldo.
No, when you say proper Ronaldo, I
Okay,
know.
with all respect, we told you.
Yeah, the Brazilian Ronaldo. Me, I call Cristiano Ronaldo.
Great.
Ronaldo. Yes. Lukaku has more goals. Lukaku has more goals than Ronaldo in his career. Lukaku has scored over 400 goals in his career. But can you ever compare Lukaku to Ronaldo?
Never.
You see, this means we should stop.
Okay, it's fine.
That's why for me, I always look at the player, watch the game. Statistics. That's why, honestly, I believe that statistics have ruined the sport.
True.
And it's not just football, Abeku.
Yeah.
It is everywhere.
NBA,
basketball, NFL, everywhere. Statistics. I'm like, bro, watch the game.
You see why I like WrestleMania and boxing?
Oh no, that see.
You bring any stats close to
Those ones are not sports.
Oh no, but boxing. No, but I want boxing, not boxing. I mean, I want UFC.
No, yeah, those are my two
Boxing
sports.
right now they've spotted.
Those are my
UFC. No, we don't.
Those are my
change things
my
in
TV
there.
sports though. Anyhow, it's away. Look, WrestleMania, boxing, UFC.
No.
You want to start?
Formula One. See, forget all your stats. Just clip the board when you are coming out of a curve or apex. Don't hit the apex.
Yeah.
You understand whether it is stats or it is normal.
Guys, the guy for Manchester United, City or Liverpool should go for the guy Manchester United, City and Liverpool should go for is Menu Kone.
Manu Kone.
Manu Kone, no Menu. Manu.
Yeah, he's a very good
Manu
player.
Kone at AC Milan.
He's
Roma. He does the work in the midfield, creates space for players ahead of him, and break tackles everywhere on the pitch. Watch him out at the World Cup.
Yeah, the champions are up 1-0. The
See?
champions are up 1-0.
The champion.
Yeah,
I like
Arsenal.
The
it.
champions.
I like it.
He's a very good
Who scored?
player.
Who scored? Put a goal
Gabriel
scorer.
Jesus.
He's a very good player, Manu Kone.
Manu
Yeah, he's
Kone.
a very good player. And Kefren Thuram, who didn't make the France squad,
Yeah.
he's also very good.
True.
He plays for Juventus.
Yeah.
He's also very, very good. If those teams can get a good price, for instance, Man United, I think their midfield is set. If they can get a player like Palhinha, they are set with Palhinha, Bruno Fernandes, and Kobe Mainoo.
You agree?
Yes.
They need
If they can get a midfielder like, let's say, Kefren Thuram or Manu Kone for, let's say, 40 million, they should go in for him. Because he can play the role of a Bruno Fernandes in terms of
DMCA.
in terms of industrious part of the game.
Okay.
Industry.
Okay.
Where he'll bring the hard tackling,
Results.
the hard runs, the coverage. He'll do it. Then you can rely on Kobe Mainoo to be the one trying to do the creativity and all,
Okay.
and the distributions.
Okay.
So if the price is right, I think one of those two is a player that I'll go in for, Manu Kone or Kefren Thuram, plus Palhinha. I think Man United need two midfielders, one DM and one who can play as a DM and can also operate as a central midfielder.
Maybe another backup. Football is all about results. Carrick has delivered and deserved to be our manager. He has our backing. We'll get into that discussion. Nene Popolampo from Dakoman. This one also reads, guys, please help us. I heard Arsenal wins the Champions League and the Premier League, and they are going to pay some money to Chelsea because of the players they sold to Arsenal.
It's in the contract.
Yeah.
It's in the contract. So imagine.
Noni Madueke.
Imagine. Not only Noni Madueke, there's Kai
I'm just
Havertz
mentioning
there
names,
as
yeah.
well. So let me even throw your mind back to when Martial was playing for United.
Martial, yeah.
There was a clause in his contract that why is
That is why he never succeeded, and I'm okay.
But why are you guys? There's a clause in his
He was a
contract.
talent.
I know the clause can't say.
So there's a clause in his contract that says that United will pay more to Monaco should he have won the Ballon d'Or playing.
No, but it's overly ambitious.
It was in the contract. It was embedded in the contract.
That's
Because
fine.
when he was coming, the hype, they said what?
Oh, no,
the
he was a good
new
player. He was a good player when he was coming.
the new Ronaldo, the Martial of martial arts.
You have to stop that. Let me read the messages. The Arsenal fans won the Premier League on the basis of good defensive mechanisms. 2 self-disciplines. Okay, 2 self-discipline. 3 proper coaching. 4 perseverance and injury-free. Winning the Champions League, injury-free, I question a little. Winning the Champions League is our biggest aim. Abeku, please update us on the Ghana Premier. Oh, no, Raymond, I'm not doing Ghana Premier.
We can help them. We can help them. Currently,
I'm not your microphone is on. Keep your currents. Charlie, at the end of which day, if we leave, I think he's talking about Yao's argument. If we leave Kudus out, then we've already succumbed to a group stage exit. Oh yeah.
Kudus is injured.
Oh no.
You need to. You see, Kwabena, quick one. Take it as if Kudus is your brother. You want to see him get to the highest of highs in his career. Kudus is not yet at the highest of highs in his career. Look, give the gentleman time to recuperate. Let him heal.
What is his age now?
27.
Oh no, but do you know what is
26.
really?
Yes.
Do you know what is in a lot of people's mind? Those who are calling that he should be part of the squad, they are checking the last AFCON Ghana played. When he was about 50% or 40% fit, he played against Egypt and scored 2 goals. So they feel like a half fit Kudus is far better than a full fit player maybe that might come into play.
Like who? Mention.
That is it.
No, don't let him.
I won't even mention.
Put you in trouble. Then tomorrow, there are people are insulting you on the social media.
Oh,
on X.
I won't.
Don't mention.
But times have changed. That's the thing. That times have changed, and now there's a new head coach, whose style is demanding of all his players.
True.
And
No more Toado.
Kudus at this point, he's not in peak physical shape.
True.
So it will be quite a bit of a challenge to fix him in and play him. And on top of that, tactically, Carlos Queiroz can work out a system where yes, he can fix Kudus in his team as a starter. But ideally, would he want someone like Kudus in there? Someone who is not the most, workaholic kind of player.
Also
coming as a midfielder or coming off injury. And also as a forward, does he have the best direct vertical speed or threat that Antoine Semenyo has, that Abdul Fattah Shahaku has,
Osman.
Ibrahim Osman, Brandon Thomas Asante. So it becomes a bit dicey. So even from a tactical point, you can play him, but would it be the best? But would it be the best way to get the best out of Kudus and get the best out of even the team? I don't think so. That's why even some quarters, people in some quarters have even said that the Kudus injury, it looks like a blessing in disguise.
I've heard that.
It looks like a blessing in disguise. So in that sense, why are you taking him? I don't think we should take him.
You have a message here. You hold on and listen. So Arsenal will be lifting the trophy at the Selhurst Park. The new king of assists in the Premier League has arrived here. This is a lengthy one. The same people saying Declan Rice deserves the POTY as the Player of the Year award ahead of Bruno Fernandes were silent when Raya won the Golden Gloves ahead of Delap. Delap? What are you talking about? Anyway,
Golden Gloves. Clean sheet.
Let's assume we don't know what he's saying. Maybe he'll come back.
The Delap there, maybe it's error.
He'll come back.
Delap cannot be in any conversation aside worst signing of the season.
Michael Olise. This guy. Michael Olise has the most assists, 19 in the Bundesliga this season, and he has already won the League Player of the Season award. Federico Di Marco has the most assists, 17 in the Italian Serie A this season, and has won the League Player of the Year.
Good.
Award.
Please stay there.
Lamine Yamal, he goes on and says, Lamine Yamal has just 11 assists and is about to finish as La Liga's top assist provider, and he won the Player of the Season award as well. But a particular fan base living in their own, don't use those words, think Bruno Fernandes' 20 assists is not deserving of the Player of the Season award just because they are witnessing their club win the league for the first time in their lives. Okay, fine.
It's simple.
Fine.
Who are the other contenders? Fine. In the Italian Serie A, Di Marco wouldn't have won if Lautaro Martinez wasn't injured for like 2 months or a month.
Agree.
You get it. So there's no contender in that sense. So if his assist comes in, it will get him the edge or the advantage. And on top of that, did you watch Federico Di Marco play? Everything that Inter Milan did practically went through him.
Yes.
So it's not about the assist necessarily. It's about his overall play. And the fact that, as a defender, he also got the assist. So that is super, super impressive.
That's it.
And even for Olise had like 20 goals and 18 assists.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me that's been
Harry
a bad
Kane
season.
finished as the top goal scorer. But a lot of the chances, the goals that he got, were assisted by Olise. On top of Olise also chipping in his fair share of goals. And overall contribution to the team. Now, and again, the contenders. So you look at Olise and you look at Harry Kane. Harry Kane has scored a lot of goals. Okay, great. But Olise assisted quite a significant number of those goals. And on top of that, he got goals, significant goal himself.
Yeah.
Aside his overall contribution.
Yeah, only himself. Yeah.
So it makes sense that he will get the nod ahead of Harry Kane.
True.
But in this context, this EPL context, whereas Bruno Fernandes and Declan Rice, Declan Rice won the league. He won the league.
Yeah.
So if there's going to be
after 22 years for us.
Yes. So and Bruno Fernandes did not win the league. Despite his impressive numbers, he did not win the league.
True.
But Declan Rice, with his solid numbers, he helped the team to win the league. And he played a key role in the team's performance and the team's defensive ability. Because there was a point in time, this guy was even he lined up as a midfielder, but was more or less playing as a right full back.
That's Declan Rice.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how can you overlook all these things and give it to Bruno Fernandes, especially again when he won the league?
True.
If he had not won the league and Bruno Fernandes won it, oh, easy. That for me is fair.
Good.
But the fact that Declan Rice got the league title, that puts him over the edge.
Let's go for a break. When we come back, there are more messages for you. Yeah, we'll get to touch on that. This is the Republic of Football on Channel 1. I beg your pardon. It's the Republic of Football on 97.3 Citi FM and other listening platform. We go for a break. We'll be back right now. Well, we were earlier on TV, and we are live on Radio 97.3 and on YouTube. So let me finish the messages, and because we've gotten a lot of questions to answer today. He says, Chelsea knows how to make business. The same thing happened to Hazard. I think Hazard's moved to Real Madrid. I'm sure, right?
Those days are gone.
No, he's just mentioning the bit where you guys talked about Arsenal winning the league, Havertz and Noni Chelsea payments. They're just opposing that with
payments.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Citi Sports. I'm DJ Pope, listening to you live from Allied Fuel Station, Abelimpi. Yeah, my guy, Pope, my guy. I believe my darling club Liverpool will beat Brentford and make it to Champions League. Your post story sounds a little funny, but you know, we're going to talk about that. He. All right. So let's move to another message. This one also reads: Hi, good afternoon. My name is Emmanuel. Watching you live from Teshi. You see how people have been criticizing us now about set piece this season, but currently see how other PL teams are scoring from corners. Anyway, I predict Arsenal to demolish PSG in the final. Thank you too. I believe that will happen. Okay. This also says, this is Kobe Baden. A half fit Kudus is better than fully fit Kamaldeen Sulemana.
But who says Kamaldeen is someone I'm rooting for to go to the World Cup?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for Kamaldeen to go to the World Cup. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not rooting for him to go to the World Cup. Yeah, because his performances haven't been convincing. At club level, no. At national team level, no.
So the guy they score from center, no. Oh, no, me.
No, it's not him.
That's Isaku. That's Isaku.
So he runs and goes overboard.
It's okay. So
on both counts, on both counts, he doesn't cut it. So for me, he doesn't go to the World Cup, especially when he plays in a position where Ghana has a lot of options. I don't see him.
Then Rodrigo De Paul is better than Declan Rice because he won the World Cup. He has a laughing emoji too. He says, PL Player of the Year is an individual achievement award. Goals, assists, saves. Even if Bruno doesn't win, Thiago or Erling Haaland would have won over Rice. Even Rice. Okay, I get it. Even Rice. It's not the best player in Arsenal currently. Raya Gabriel were better than him this season. Rice is there because he's English. I'm Jay from Cove City. That's his thought. That's his thought. Declan Rice in the Premier League, 36 games, 4 goals, 5 assists. Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez is not in this conversation. He's nowhere in this conversation.
Your microphones are off. Because when you were talking, the people correlated and listened. So now, yes, please.
We are here to educate.
I get it, but he's
entertain,
putting numbers.
and inform.
That's true. But
The numbers thing is where we are getting to that.
So
Look,
you all don't like numbers.
It's
now.
not that we don't like numbers.
What is it?
But it's numbers and performance.
It's numbers and performance one,
hold on.
and the numbers tell a different story.
But you said facts. You believe in facts too,
I
right?
believe in facts.
Hold on. Listen to this. Enzo Fernandez in the Premier League, 35 games, 10 goals, 5 assists. Is that true?
That's true. That's
hold
a
on.
fact.
Then hold on. Casemiro, 34 games, 9 goals, 2 assists. True.
Now let me cancel out the Enzo.
Hold on. You don't even need to bring Bruno Fernandes to make an argument. Rice didn't even have a better
Chelsea own goal.
2-0.
Yeah, Malo Gusto has scored an own goal to end the season.
Manchester United 2-3. Let me finish this message. Then I'll do update because a lot of games are happening. You know, it makes it. So he says the award is based on individual performance, not trophies, which is a collective achievement. He adds. Let me pause there, run through the results, and come back. I've seen United's third goal.
Vice checking.
That's right. Because I'm not. It says it's not allowed. It says it's not goal. All right. Let's hold on to the Manchester.
Watkins also equalizes for Aston Villa.
Yeah, I see Arsenal scored 2 as well. So this is by way of update. We'll hold on to the United game when the goal is done. Being checked. We'll talk about that. It's Burnley 0. Wolves 1, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 2, Fulham 1, Newcastle 0, Liverpool 0-0, Liverpool and Brentford 0-0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1. Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 0. Sunderland 2, Chelsea 0. Tottenham Hotspurs 1, Everton 0. West Ham 0, Leeds United 0. Guys, I'll come and find out what this will mean for West Ham if the result stays like this. Let me have the messages in there then. I have a question for you. Has the best player always been selected from the league winners? Then he asks, Abeku, do you know Nik Breda has been relegated?
Oh.
Yeah, because there was
the message was so nice.
Yeah, because
So
there was this season where Thierry Henry scored 24 goals and had double digits in assists, and Van Nistelrooy scored like 21 goals, and he still ended up winning the Premier League Player of the Season because at the end of the day, Man United won.
Yeah, the league.
Yeah. It's individual performance, yes, but like I said, it's a team sport.
True.
So your individual performances must reflect in your team's performance in a positive way. How can you be the best player, most productive player in the league, and your team is battling relegation? There's no way you're going to win the Premier League Player of the Year award.
The best you can get is
United 3.
Mrs. is back. United.
You are not going to get it. Your team has to be somewhere close to the top.
True.
It's different for coaches because with coaches they look at the body of work, the collection of talents that you have or materials that you have.
True.
Yes, that's why for me Andoni Iraola should be a top contender, but I know that Mikel Arteta will win it. True. Why? Because after 22 years,
he's won the league for Arsenal. Patrick Dogu assisted Bruno Fernandes. He scores United 3, Brighton Hove Albion 0. So that's the latest updates as it stands. Now let me get to Mrs. If you recall, guys, the husband made a promise.
Yeah.
You recall, Mrs. Asari?
Yeah, she supports Chelsea.
Yes.
And the husband supports Arsenal.
Charlie, you the record this. Now let me pick Mrs.'s message. Mrs. Asari says, "Hi guys, I'm a die-hard Chelsea fan. Blue is the color." She puts in bracket. And says,
yeah. Why should I die?
In your
brackets.
Charlie. But my husband is a devoted Ghana. Before the season ended, remember I told you he promised me a trip to London if Arsenal won the league? They did it. And right now, I'm enjoying all the sweetness that comes with it. I'm already counting down to next week's Champions League for a massive double celebration. Just please don't let him know that my heart is still 100% blue. Oh, but Mrs., if you send it to me, I'll read it like I've said it. She adds, I'm just a Chelsea girl, happily enjoying an Arsenal-funded vacation. Charlie. Hey, Mrs., it happened. Mrs.,
London is rare.
Mrs., if I stay like that, if you like that, don't put on any Chelsea jersey in the house.
Oh, no. Why should the blue?
Yeah, intentionally put on Arsenal jersey as if you are supporting the cause.
See, dye the Chelsea jerseys and let them look red.
Thank you. So congratulations to you, Mrs. Asari, Mr. and Mrs. Asari, and she gets a trip to go watch, a game out of the country, and a vacation as well. Hello guys, just a quick question: is Rice the player of the season for Arsenal? David from Pram. Is he the player of the season for Arsenal? Pong, defender 10 from Pong says, if Arsenal has been able to win the Premier League, then nothing can stop the Blacks. Okay. I think you are Pong, defender 10. You are just teasing us. We get you now. 0539 986 996 0539 986 996. It's Burnley 1, Wolves 1. Burnley 1, Wolves 1. That's a championship game.
Fixture.
Wolves 1, Burnley 1. Palace 0, Arsenal 2. Fulham 1, Newcastle 0.
Cole Palmer with the goal also. So 2-1 for it.
Sunderland.
Okay, you wouldn't wait for me to do that. That's nice. So, as Fulham 0, Newcastle United 0, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 1, Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 1, Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, like Sedi said, Cole Palmer getting one back, and it's still Spurs 1, Everton 0. And West Ham, the only game that's not recorded goals is the Liverpool and the West Ham game. What would that mean if it stays like this? Yeah, if it stays like this, 0-0 between West Ham and Leeds United, Spurs winning by a goal to 0.
Yeah, Spurs get to stay. It's pretty simple. They have to win. Theirs is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Win and you stay. Draw, then you have to look over your shoulder and look at what West Ham are doing in their game against Leeds United. But once you win, you just don't care about whatever that they do, because at the end of the day, 3 points will be more than enough to get them to stay in the league.
Okay, that's it. 0539986996. 0539986996. This is Mo Salah. Now let's talk about guys leaving this league. Let's start with Mo Salah for Liverpool, because that game we've not spoken about it. It's just 0-0. Liverpool paraded Alisson, Konate and Van Dijk as a not double pivot, as a defensive hold in the middle. Curtis Jones and Andy Robertson on the right and left respectively. Ryan Gravenberch, Alexis McAllister, Mo Salah, Dominic Szoboszlai as number 10. That's strange. Ryan Ngumoha and Cody Gakpo leading the attack for Liverpool against the likes of Dango, Atara, Yausgai, Jensen, Kevin Schad, Thiago, and Jordan Henderson and the likes who play for Brentford. Mo Salah, this is his last game for Liverpool. He's criticized this football club and said, look, we've not been playing the kind of game that's expected of this club. Yeah, you feel the result is reflective of well, hold on a bit. Let me get to Kobna. Kobna have not been speaking for a minute. Kobna, Mo Salah, get out of this football club. It's 0-0 now. He's criticized their approach or style of play. You have a few. Look, you look at this Liverpool setup, and whatever Mo Salah is saying, of course, a player has come and backed what he said. That he just spoke what it is on his mind. You
it
speak
like
what
they just scored.
Liverpool just scored.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie. let me turn the question around a little. This is Mo Salah's last game for Liverpool as a football club. You feel Liverpool can have that perfect replacement for him, or they already have in their setup, but it is time that would allow us see a player replicate Mo Salah. So that's the player of last season of this league.
Okay, so Salah has been one of the biggest or the greatest players in the Premier League because of how good he has played for Liverpool and his achievements. Arguably, you even say he's even the best African player to play in the Premier League because he has played very well. As people are saying, numbers are backing, and the performances of him too has been also brilliant. So Liverpool getting a replacement for him is very difficult because of what he did in the Premier League, and him leaving the Premier League is one thing that you could say he has played his best for Liverpool. At least he won one Premier League title for Liverpool. He won 2 Premier League titles for Liverpool, and it's not bad. In his 7 to 8 seasons in Liverpool and winning 2 is not really bad, because they got to some points close to about 10 to 15 years they hadn't won the Premier League. So he coming in and winning at least 2 Premier League titles for Liverpool is a very brilliant one for him. The things he has done for Liverpool, the kind of play, the system that he played. I remember there was even a time that when Mohamed Salah doesn't play for Liverpool, you see the effect of it in the Liverpool team. I remember the Champions League game in 2018 that they played against Real Madrid, that they had to lose by 3-1. When Salah was injured, the shoulder injury, all the Liverpool team were just down because they knew that their star player.
Mo Salah, you speak of, assisted that goal for Curtis Jones to score.
Okay, and that's brilliant. And when he got injured, that period, the whole Liverpool team were very down, and that they had to lose that game by 3-1. So I remember it got to a point the team was Mohamed Salah's team until the previous season when the likes of Sadio Mane and Roberto Firmino came in, and they had to just these three combos had to just do some good thing for Liverpool. So for Salah, what he has achieved in the Premier League is very, very difficult for a Liverpool player to do that, because I don't think any Liverpool player will be able to do that. It will take a lot of time, because what he has done in the Premier League, even Giroud wasn't able to do it for Liverpool in the Premier League. So what he has been able to do, I might even say he's the greatest Liverpool player.
Hey.
He's the greatest Liverpool player.
Mo Salah.
Yes, he's the greatest Liverpool player.
Very long
player.
Yeah, he's the greatest Liverpool player because he has done so well.
Are you saying he's the greatest player to have played for Liverpool? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, ever.
Hey!
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a long week.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
If you say the greatest African to play in the EPL,
because he gets
no, but for Liverpool, he's the greatest. The
Liverpool.
Liverpool numbers are backing, performances are backing. He has done a lot of things for Liverpool.
No, but for me, I would. Well, that's quite bad.
You disagree?
Yeah.
Who do you think is
Come on, you see,
the greatest Liverpool
Daglish did not just do stuff in the dugout for them. He actually also did well when it was his time to play for them. So, for me,
Kenny, he's talking about Kenny Dalglish.
Yeah, Kenny Dalglish. Yeah, but so it's been brilliant from Salah so far, and it's so good.
Why? Sometimes I've been I say something
has happened in the Chelsea game.
What happened? 2-2.
Wesley Fofana,
Scored.
red card.
Yeah, I'm seeing the pop up as well.
Yeah, his last game.
Who would buy Wesley Fofana?
Don't worry.
Who would pay his wages?
Have you
We'll get to
forgotten?
Chelsea. Guys,
Have you forgotten? Coventry, Hull City are coming to the Premier League.
They don't have Wesley Fofana money.
We will get to Chelsea.
Wesley Fofana cannot play 30 games in a season.
No. In 62 minutes, he got red carded.
VAR is checking Aston Villa's second goal.
Villa just scored.
Yeah.
Right. We're getting to it. But the argument of Mo Salah being the greatest player ever to have played Liverpool, I disagree as well. Yeah, you agree?
No.
The best African player to have played for them, but not overall in history.
The best African player to have played in the Premier League, yes. Only if Toure could have played a few more years at the top level. Yes, he would have been. But Mo Salah, what he's done, I'll give it to him. But the greatest Liverpool player, no, it's not Mo Salah, it's Steven Gerrard. I mean, let's not get it twisted. It's Steven Gerrard. So for me, I disagree with Kopner.
Okay. Is Villa 2 Manchester City 1? Villa 2 Manchester City 1 is what's happening currently. Now, for some shaky reason, I'm not seeing the Chelsea game in the line. Okay, is there? Don't do that. It's Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, Chelsea red carded. We'll see what unfolds in there. Nottingham Forest 1, Bournemouth 1, Spurs 1, Everton 0. We're watching the game, it's getting boring a little. West Ham United 0, Leeds United 0, Liverpool 1, Brentford 0, Fulham 1, Newcastle United 0, Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 2. Between Burnley and Wolves is 1-1, and Manchester United beating Brighton at home by 3 goals to 0. So what it means is that the guys are losing at their own backyard. Anyway, let me go through this. I think there's this I'm doing. Players who playing their last stuff for club. You have anything you want to talk about Mo Salah? Or we can move on. Komna didn't mention whether they can get the best replacements for whether they can replace him perfectly. Whether there's a guy in their setup. Well, you mentioned that.
See, if it is Ancelotti who is going to help them replace Salah, it's a big no. Because so far this season, the one season he has had to do transfers, it's been.
And he bought fine players. The players just didn't lift themselves.
No,
players.
No.
I mean, Florian Wirtz was a good player coming from Germany, so he came and had to stabilize or adjust. That's the right word. Adjust to the league, and it's why we saw him as we.
But what of the ones who were already in the league? Kerkis. We will not put
I
injury
think
in the
Kekes-
conversation for Kekes. That is why I went for Kekes. Are you happy with what you saw from Kekes?
Pressure. The pressure in Liverpool is too.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
Yeah.
Pressure in Liverpool.
Yeah.
No, but you see, Kwabena, there are ways that the manager can help the players ease that pressure.
That's true.
You don't continue to throw them into the line of fire when people are targeting them and going at them. You
That's
don't
fine.
do that.
That's fine. Let's look at another player that's leaving. Then we can talk about managers. Casemiro. Well, you've even spoken about that already, isn't it? It's where you talk about United going in for Ederson and Palinha and all of that. So I think we can skip the.
I'm not sold on him.
Okay.
Honestly, I'll prefer Kefren Thuram or Manu Kone over Ederson. But those will come in as options, with the main or the primary target being a defensive midfielder. And for me, so far, I think I'll go in for Palinha. Then, once you have Kobe Menu and Bruno Fernandes, then you can sign another midfielder, bring in a hard-working 8 who can play as a 6. And that for me is either Kefren Thuram or Manu Kone.
Let me move to managers. Are you happy United extended the stay for Michael?
No. I prefer Man United to go in and get maybe a Xabi Alonso or an Andoni Raiola or an Unai Emery. I would have preferred an Unai Emery because he, per his body of work, he is the one who can come in and will fit in as a Man United manager straight away. Andoni Raiola would have to work his way a little bit to that status. But no one can deny his body of work. So for me, these three would have been my picks. One of these three would have been my pick. But yeah, they extended Michael Carrick. Nah, I'm not. I'm not in favor of that move. But it has happened already, so we just see what he will be able to do.
Is he able to bring the competition in the league? You know, in every season there are 2 or 3 clubs that bring that to the party. You look at the coaches that are, there's Pep who is out, so possibly Maresca will be in, plus minuses. There's Arteta, there's Unai Emery, there's Xabi Alonso as well. Is he able to bring United to the party in a season?
I
Looking
don't.
at his body of work.
Per the on the surface value, no. On paper, no.
Hey.
Yeah, on paper, no. I mean, you compare Carrick to Xabi Alonso, someone who's won the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen of all teams, someone who won the German Cup, all without losing a game. And the one game that he lost that season was in the Europa League final. You can't compare Michael Carrick to such a guy. You can't compare Michael Carrick to Enzo Maresca, who's won the Conference League and won the
Michael
club.
Carrick to Enzo Maresca?
In what sense? He's won the Club World Cup, the FIFA Club World Cup,
The championship, even the championship.
and the
Allow me
UEFA
to ask
Conference
questions.
League
They were all in the
plus,
same.
plus the championship.
Allow me to ask
He
questions.
beat him to win
Then
the
you look
championship.
at
Allow me to ask
you look at
questions.
Arteta. He's won the league. Might
the
win
FA
the
Cup.
Champions
He's
League.
win the
He's
Champions
already
League.
won the FA Cup.
He's been
So
consistent with the club.
all
for a
of
minute.
these things, Michael Carrick falls short. So on paper, yes, he falls short, but it will be down to the quality and the continuity of this team, particularly when it comes to the quality. They've been able to add up to the quality in midfield to replace Casemiro and possibly Ugarte should he leave on loan, and their fullbacks in defense. Yes, if they're able to sort that out, coupled with the continuous improvement from what I see from their forward line with Mbomo, Amad Diallo, Cunha, and Chesko. Yes, then irrespective of Michael Carrick's body of work or his CV, then the team Man United will be super strong to overcome such limitations and be able to break through and do better than what they've done so far this year, which is finished third. If they can get all those things right, as in the player recruitment and the harmony or the chemistry between those front men, if they can get it right, oh yeah, I definitely see Man United being able to overcome the limitations that exist with Michael Carrick's level of experience coaching in the Premier League.
Shard scores for Brentford. It's Brentford 1, Liverpool at Anfield 1.
Liverpool final days are not happy days at all.
All right, so that's the updates in there. All right, thank you very much. Yeah. Speaks of Michael Carrick, I mean, and all of that. Commander, you are elated with the news of Xabi Alonso coming Chelsea's manager. Is he the guy to watch out for? Of course, there's Roberto De Zerbi in Spurs who want to do magic with the football club. There's Antonio Raiola. There's Unai Emery. There's Mikel Arteta himself. Maresca knows this league very well, and all of these coaches in the mix. You feel Xabi would need time to adapt, or with the talent at Chelsea, he just gets this club running. As we speak, it's Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1.
So Alonso coming in is one good thing, because one thing that is even helping Chelsea is the name manager. Is what changes a lot of things.
Okay.
Previously, they had to appoint head coaches, the likes of Enzo Maresca, Pochettino, Graham Potter, and the other coaches that came in. For Liam, I don't want to even mention his name, but for Xabi Alonso, he has been appointed as a manager, so he has the control on some things that Enzo Maresca wasn't able to get whilst he was with the club. So with this, it's a very good thing for Chelsea, and Xabi Alonso has this aura, that he's able to pull some players.
Okay.
Yes. So there are some players.
So you are also saying that he's still going to attract players in the fold.
Yes. No matter where Chelsea places.
Chelsea should still go in the transfer space to get players.
Yes, he can do that. He can do that because of how good he can talk to some of the players and let them adapt to his system. That is why.
What would you want? Chelsea's got a pool of players that came under criticism under Maresca's tenure, and he gets his right players to deal with.
Yeah.
You feel he should go in and sign players still, or maybe he needs a bit of the first window to go, then maybe not in January. If not in January, means the next season. Yeah, but would you want players to come in at the goal now, or you feel he should work with the current?
Oh no, players needs to come in at a goal, because there are a lot of players at Chelsea right now that they don't deserve to play for the club next season.
Okay.
Yes, because I don't want to mention there are lots.
Oh, you can mention.
Okay,
names.
Liam Delap, Garnacho,
2,
Badiashile.
Yeah, the 2 is powerful. 2, the 3 is what?
Badiashile,
That'll be hard.
Torsen.
Disasi
still a Chelsea player, he has to leave.
Hey.
Malo Gusto, maybe loan.
Hey.
I know Cucurella will leave. Cucurella will leave at the end of the season.
Hey. 8. You mentioned 8.
Yeah.
You are absent the team.
Oh, we say team ne.
And yet,
a lot of players. A lot of players needs to leave. So if you just keep these players for Xabi Alonso to work with them, he's rather going to fail. So it's better he ships off like a lot of players and just make sure he gets some players that are able to play. Fortunately for Chelsea, if the scoreline is to be like this, next season they'll be playing in the Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, no Europe. So he will be able to get time.
That's what the Chelsea fans want.
He will be able to get time to do what he has to do, so that the target Chelsea can give to him is that next season at least he has to qualify Chelsea to the Champions League. So that the subsequent seasons, then that is when Chelsea has to compete for the Premier League and other cups. That is fine. But Xabi Alonso coming in, he's going to bring some kind of good thing in like in the dressing room. Players will be able to know what to do, because now players will know like to do what they have to do, because one, if they do that way, Xabi Alonso is come in to stop them from doing that.
Okay. That's if they decide to go their way.
Yes, it's going to stop them from coming to doing that. So that's why I said he has this big aura that he's going to attract players. Some players might not come in because one, Chelsea didn't qualify to Europe. So some of them might just be like, oh no, I don't have to come. But there are some players, they will come in because they feel like, oh, Xabi Alonso is a very good coach. Xabi Alonso is really going to help. So it's a very good signing, or a very good thing the Chelsea board have done, because they've been able to appoint a very good manager to help the team. And I know when he comes in, he's going to bring the best of some of the Chelsea players, some good Chelsea players. That's why the likes of Cole Palmer will not be leaving. Enzo Fernandez needs to be spoken to. Alonso needs to talk to him so that he will be able to understand his project. Because one player that when he leaves Chelsea, I'll be so pained is Enzo Fernandez. I don't want him to leave. So they need to talk to Enzo Fernandez for him to stay, and some players to come in to just help. And I'm sure next season we'll see Chelsea as part of the top 4 in the Premier League.
0539 986 996 0549 986 996. You can phone in now and share your thought with us. How would you want your club? How would you want to see your club next season in the Premier League, or across Europe, whether in Spain or in Italy or wherever your football club is based? Let us know. Let's hear from you on 0539 986 996 0549 986 996. It's Napoli 1, Udinese 0. 35 minutes into the game, Napoli winning that game. I'm hearing that the former Chelsea manager will want to leave the club.
Yes.
Okay, messages. Carrick is doing something great. Can you imagine Brighton had not gotten a shot on target? We are winning treble next season. I'm Jay from Hope City.
We can save this message.
Rice is playing as number 8, but the last time I checked, Bruno has more tackles than him. I don't usually watch Arsenal games, but in both matches against United, Rice was just an ordinary player in the game. I watched them against City, both legs, he was just a normal player. I doubt even if Rice won Arsenal's Player of the Year. He said in Inter Milan, everything goes through DiMarco, and in United, who is it? I think it's your argument. That's fine. Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, sorry.
The contenders.
Okay, you hold on. Let's go on the line.
DiMarco, who were his contenders? There weren't any serious contenders, compared to Bruno Fernandes in the EPL.
I recall. Let's get onto the lines and talk. Hello, good evening. Yes, good evening. Your name? Where are you talking to us from?
Yeah, good day. My name is Maxwell from Sakumono.
Maxwell, let's talk, Max.
Yeah, thank you guys for good job being done. You have to do Bruno Fernandes. You see, every team will win a league by goals and assists. Defending alone is not enough for any team to win any league. You get it? So, although United may not be winning the league, but my argument or my point of view is that Bruno Fernandes deserves the award, it being that he gave her the assist and he ended up scoring the goals. So the Rice alone cannot win that award by just defending. Defending alone is not enough. The goals are very necessary. So if they decide to defend, they can win the league, but that it will not be enough. And Bruno Fernandes, for going that far by being the best and the very first to top the assist league in the Premier League, it's a good record. They have now overpassed Thierry Henry and this guy from Man City,
Kevin De Bruyne.
Overtaking them. Yeah, De Bruyne. They have overtaken all of them. So now he's on top. So you guys should just watch and just take it easy. You see, Michael Carrick, you were talking about what they call it. Arteta have done, what Alonso is doing, what Maresca is coming to do, Man City. This is his term. This is his time coming. Everybody have a time. So what they did, his first full season, what they have done in the second season when he came from January, if they should implicate the same thing in the second season, in the very full season, trust me, he may be only losing only 5 matches or drawing only 4 matches. He will end up winning the league.
Okay.
So you guys should just chill out and know that Makakari is coming to do the work. United is coming.
Fantastic.
Just take it easy with us.
Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you very much. Great. We have Selikem on the line from Adidomi. Hello, Selikem. You're welcome to 97.3. Which is your football club you follow?
Good evening. Well, I'm a Chelsea fan.
Great. You must be excited. Xabi Alonso is in town.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited, because I think he's coming to do a good job. And how the team will how the owners of the club were running the club, I think it wasn't the best. So now that they've realized that they are not doing the right thing and they've decided to go back to appointing managers, not head coaches, that they can be, directing them on what to do. I think that's the right step. I think that is a step in the right direction. So I'm grateful. I'm happy for the appointment. And then some of the players too. I think most of these Chelsea players, some of them need to be shipped off. Most of them, the likes of Garnacho, the Lab, the defenders, but they are Shile, Tosin, and those guys, they all need to move on.
Okay.
Even Fofana, even though I love that guy, but his injury record and the inconsistencies in his game, I think they need to move on. And I needed to do this before I proceed. Shout out to Serie and the other guys. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I don't know. I just
Okay, so you're
love
mentioning
Chelsea.
the names of your Chelsea fans, yeah, or your friends.
Is that?
So you are mentioning the names of your Chelsea friends.
Is it Kwabena
No,
Mafo?
I'm saying that. So now you are mentioning the names of your. You said shout out to the guys in the studio, and I'm saying that you're mentioning the names of your Chelsea friends.
My Chelsea friend. Yeah. Serie, I really love Serie. I love his analysis, and I just love how straightforward he is. Even though I'm a Chelsea fan, I don't know which team he supports, but sometimes I feel like he's a Chelsea fan. I don't know. Sometimes that's the feeling that I get, and I just love how he goes straight about doing it, saying how he feels it should be, and I really love that. And Panorama too. I just love how passionate he is about Chelsea. Whenever we are talking
Thank
about
you very
Chelsea.
much. This is the last day. That's why I'm giving you a lot of time to do your shout out and all. Thank you very much. Sorry again. Thank you. It's great to have you here. As Sally came from Adidome. 0539-986-996, 0549-986-996. Let's get you on the line. Let's get talking. I read a couple of the messages as well. Good afternoon, guys. We the Liverpoolians are grateful for Mo Salah and Robo. They deserve everything in achievements today. The celebration online and the stream is all about Liverpool, not even the Arsenal celebration. If you are big, you are big. We are in for Enrique Benghazi from Benghazi. You are, is he? In a can you fancy look at a chichore with that statement? Because it's Arsenal who won the league. Now you are saying if you are big, you are big. Let's talk to Emmanuel from Amomoli. Hi, Ima. Welcome.
Yeah, Abe.
Yes.
Yeah, good evening to you guys.
Good evening, bro.
Yeah, coach didn't feature today.
Oh, he told me he was in traffic. He was coming. Oh, so.
Yeah, because the way he aroused our morale last Friday that big guys are coming, that Nigeria. Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
So I know today.
Yeah, he was coming with him, but I mean, I'll get that checked and let you know. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and then my second issue. So it's been a long time I heard from Benjamin. Has he left the station?
Well, he got married and was attending to marriage stuff, so we'll get to talk.
Okay. Well understood. Abe, so I learned and Slot is staying.
Yeah, Slot is staying.
With this symbolic performance, Abba, I mean, the only coach who bought most players than the rest of the 19 Premier League teams. My goodness. Abba. And it's not his thing. My brother, all that I would say is kudos to Mo Salah.
Okay,
in fact,
great.
he has really contributed his quota for Liverpool.
Okay.
I salute him.
Fantastic.
I have so great respect for him.
Thank you.
And I wish him very well,
Fantastic.
wherever he will be. Because as you were discussing about him, he has done his part. In fact, Liverpool has hurt me so much this season. Honestly speaking, at the beginning of the season, in fact, lining up players and it's not both. In fact, I had the thought that by 5 or 6 games to the end of the season, Liverpool just ran up with the Premier League title. But today, look at what they are doing.
That's fine.
They are crawling on their feet.
Next season is there for you to come stronger. Okay.
Oh, Abi. With Danny Slot there, I'm telling you, honestly speaking, I will Danny Slot there. To be honest with you, no hope for next season.
Don't worry, you don't worry. Let's wait for next season. Football is
okay. I hear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Thank you. That was Ima from Amole. Let's switch to Baba Jamal. Hello, Baba. How are you?
I'm fine, Abi. Charlie. Good afternoon.
Great. Good afternoon. Great to have you.
You guys and the guys at the studio to the Citi Sports text. Abi, first and foremost, I want to talk about the Black Stars. Charlie, that match was this Saturday done? Yeah. I mean, the performance was shambolic. And for Desmond Affair, I don't know. The least said about it better. Why would you change 4 to 5 players just at the stroke of end of the game? Charlie, bring these players.
Hello, are you there? Hello, Baba.
5 minutes. Then you wait till the last minute. Well, let's just for Black Stars. Secondly, he made a profound statement about Declan Rice should have won the EPL Player of the Season. Charlie, I disagree. And I'm saying this based on facts. Charlie, let's go to 2019-2020. Who had the most goals? Vardy, he had 23. Who had the most assists? De Bruyne had 20. And who won the league that season? It was Liverpool. And guess what? Who was second with the assist on the assist chart? It was Trent. So if Liverpool won the league, why didn't they give the EPL player to Trent? But rather it was given to De Bruyne, who had 20 assists. So let's just put that debate aside. Because just like the earlier caller said, you can't use breaking passes and then defending to Charlie win, some awards or EPL player.
Okay.
It is a fact that Bruno was instrumental in this EPL season. Okay. It's a fact.
Okay, Baba. All right.
Thank you
very much, Baba Jamal. Let's talk to Ransford now. Hello, Ransford. How are you doing? Ransford from Ashama.
Yes, please. I'm a Liverpool fan.
Great.
Please, I don't like what Arne Slot has done with the team this season. Because the team is so bad now. And we're even fighting for Champions League placement. So I think he needs to be changed.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much, Ransford, for your thoughts on that. Great. He says that's fine. He says he wants Slot changed, but people say they will be living. They will live with him. 0549986996 0539986996. Phone in. Let's hear what you want your club. How you want to see your club next season. Right, 0539986996 0549986996. I pick a message. This one says Xabi Alonso should have relaxed and waited for Liverpool or for the Liverpool job. Chelsea is impatient and is going to tarnish his career. Nene Popolampo from Dakuman. On our YouTube stream, this says, I think this is for y'all. This is for y'all as well. Hey, y'all. Johnny was relegated with Middlesbrough and won the Player of the Season. So he's questioning the argument of, I don't think we should. Okay, well, that's Phil. That's Phil who said that. Simon Campbell also comes in and says, yeah, Suarez won the PFA Player 2014 without winning the league. Bale won the PFA Player of the Year in 2013 without winning the league. Mohamed Salah won the PFA Player in 2018, yet didn't get the league.
PFA is different from what we are talking about.
You hold on. There's another caller on the line. You just go through your thought. John Champion. John Champion is on the line from Medina Estate. Hello, John. How are you? Hi, John.
Panelist.
Yeah, kindly speak up a little.
Okay, I say I salute you and your guys.
Oh, thank you. Great to have you. Great to have you.
Liverpool supporters have been so unfair to their coach. Because the coach came in his first season and he won the trophy. And this season, he has qualified them to Champions League. What else do you want the coach to do? What about we Chelsea, who are struggling all these years? So sometimes we need to exercise a little bit patience for the coaches, because granted that when he came first, he was able to qualify for Champions League, and this season he wins the Champions League. It would have been the same thing. It's like upside down, because he won you the league title, and this season he has qualified for Champions League, and everybody is lambasting the coach. That's unfair. My next point is, I hope and pray that Newcastle will definitely change that coach. He's not going to help them anywhere. He has reached his limit. That's what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you too very much. He says that how he's gotten to his limits. Let's get to Dodo and speak to Francis Ajekum. Hello, Francis. You're welcome.
Hello. Abe, thank you. Abe, may I come and say hi?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Me and my you fan, but I'm going to pay an Arsenal fan, and I've been teasing him for a long while. For a very long while. I want to give him a shout out that congratulations to for winning the league this season. But if you watch out for Man U next season, you are coming like fire.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. I like how you put it. That's nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's Francis Ajekum from Dodoa. Marcus Chris says, so Abeku, you don't want to give us live updates from the Ghana Premier League. How will investors who are monitoring on radio know how their slips are going if they added matches from the Ghana Premier League?
Invest in Ghana Premier League.
That's what is that.
Wow.
Let's go.
It's for the brave.
Let's go to Pokwasi and speak with Yao Dakum. Hi Yao. You're welcome.
Yeah, Abe, thank you. Abe.
I'm here.
Yeah, I want to respond to the Chelsea fan who left before this very caller.
That's fine.
Yes, he was talking about and it's not winning the Champions League. Sorry, the Premier League. The ground preparation has been laid. Everything, the foundation has been laid. Everything. Jurgen Klopp did everything for him. So what is that Chelsea fan talking about? Everything has been done for him. What is he talking about, my brother? If you are crying for your this thing, your dying Chelsea, please concentrate on that. But let me tell you, and his work has disappointed us. We know what we are talking about because what do you call it? Jurgen Klopp did about 80 to 90% of that Premier League title. My brother, check your stats well. Abe.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's what I want to respond to him.
Thank you too, my brother. Let's have you on 0549986996 or 0539986996. Okay, I see a couple of messages on the stream. Newton Comic says Yao. Suarez, Bale, 2 times. Kevin De Bruyne all won the PFA Player of the Year award in the season. They didn't win the league. We're talking about Rice's solid numbers. What solid numbers exactly? You let me go on to the. No. There's somebody on line. I'll come steady. Johnson, this is Johnson, right? Johnson from Arteta. Hi, Johnson. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Johnson.
Hello.
Yes. Talk to me.
Please, I'm here to talk about how a slot is ruining Liverpool.
Let's explain to me how Ancelotti is ruining Liverpool.
I don't love how Liverpool's new formation is, and the players he sold away like Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez and the Arnold.
You would prefer he kept Darwin Núñez?
Yeah, I know Darwin Núñez misses a lot of chances, but at least he did something.
So going into next season, you wouldn't want Liverpool to keep the manager. That's what you're saying?
I don't think Liverpool will be good in next season. Looking at things, no, they'll not be good in next season.
Would you want the manager to stay, or you want to give him time like Arsenal did with Mikel Arteta?
I think he should leave. I think Ensler should leave.
All right. Thank you very much, Johnson.
Okay.
Good.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. So that's Johnson. Let's move to Makati in North Kanishi. Hi, Makati. What's your argument?
Abi.
Yes, bro.
What's up?
Charlie Adeo.
Charlie. You know, Bruno deserves the PFA player of the season, right?
Hey, really?
No, bro, I'm building a point. He deserves it. But I don't like the narrative people are saying as if, oh, Declan Rice is a winger and he's not scoring. Or Declan Rice is an attacking midfielder and he's not scoring. Dude plays a little deeper. So by all means, your man will have more assist numbers than him. So like they shouldn't build it on like, oh, the football is about goals and assists. So Declan Rice, listen, Bruno has it more than okay. And I've seen people also bringing up other seasons where people won it when they didn't win the league. Yeah, that's fine. That's the argument. You can't come and say, oh, Bruno has the more and Declan Rice always defends. That's the reason why Bruno deserves it. So that's why he deserves it. But Declan Rice also deserves it if they give it to him, because his contribution, if you don't take care, you won't see it. You don't take care, you won't see it. But his contributions are real. And I was talking about his numbers. Numbers are not just goals and assists. Or some people don't know. Not just goals and assists, interceptions, pass accuracy, chance creation, and your heat map, like all those things come together. Bruno had a special season, and he deserves this award. So let's just make it that way. And congratulations to us now. I'm a Barcelona. I have a soft spot for Arsenal, in a way. I'm a Barcelona fan, but because somebody who has been second for like 3 or 4 times deserves to be eventual champions if he does his things right. And they did. After the Man City game, they didn't drop any points. And I don't think they are dropping points even today. Today they are playing with swagger. So that I don't know, but just to chip in that.
Okay.
Bruno deserves it, but they shouldn't break it like the Declan Rice is just far off. He didn't do anything. No. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Makati. Sorry, there was a question I want you to attend to in relation to the Premier League Player of the Season and the Player of the Season.
PFA. Good. So there are a couple of awards that are handed out at the end of the season in the EPL.
Mm-hmm.
There is the Writers Award, the Sports Writers Award. That one has already gone to Bruno.
Yeah. The Football Writers Award.
Yeah.
Solid. That one has already gone to Bruno, and that one is
FWA.
Solid. It's put together by the sports writers in the UK. Now there is the EPL Player of the Year,
which exclusively covers performances of
and guess what? You are
explain.
And guess what? You are allowed to actually vote for who you believe would become the PFA. Who will become the EA Sports
Player of the Year. It's a combination of panel votes, plus fan votes.
Take your time.
You get it?
Yes,
it's a combination of panel votes, a panel of expert votes,
panel media fans, all of that.
Then vote from the fans. That's put together to declare the EA Sports Player of the Year. And then there is the PFA, Professional Footballers.
So they themselves vote for one of them to be the player of the year.
There are 3 different awards.
So they are totally, and there are different schemes, and they have different marks.
Has Declan Rice won any of them?
That's Coach Christo. Coach, you happen what about 5?
They be entum upon them. Abotala. Upon them. Enye ye mesrel bebre.
Okay.
Say no. Obianum there Sunday ma me basket card. Them program ebe pona na. Nanyen. Ewa.
Okay.
Nanyen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is your argument?
No, my
his argument is Black Stars.
As for the Bruno,
yeah, man.
Yeah, Nyamin shall be brave.
I saw his tweet. I saw the tweet. The way he ended the tweet was Zuku Abotala.
I beg you, but think about it. Think about it.
You have think about it. Demously.
Since Ketokweku became president of the GFA, Ghana hasn't qualified to the under-20 World Cup. Ghana hasn't qualified to the under-17 World Cup. And the year that we won the under-20 AFCON, even the universe conspired for us not to go to the AFCON because our people are doing things wrong. Because there was COVID, and so the under-20 World Cup was cancelled.
Coach.
You see the kind of football we are doing.
No,
I beg you.
Let me listen to Coach. Hold on, let me listen to
If I even tell Coach will even be so.
Let me. Did any goal stars and 11 winners 8-3?
And apart from that, Kumi Attah-Mensah had 4 goals difference with himself and August Lucra. Now he has scored 6 goals in the game.
Charlie.
Now we call it double
6 goals. What kind of football are you doing?
Coach,
you let Coach talk.
Coach, you are welcome.
Enyima. Look, Mami can't say me.
Yes, tell me something.
You see, God is awake.
That is true.
God.
100% forever and ever.
Ejinyamidi. Na se enyim. Nkwan nyame fado ye n'edwuma. Nyame ongo ne ma ni ma se da.
That's true.
Ti say na space pede wo ye din na gu ye ni ma se no. Space. What problem? Okay, one go home. Watch one now. One qualify. Why now go echi my Everton come?
Yes, please.
Look,
in your
since this current football administration took over our team, everything has gone bad. And when you listen to some of their people, me tweet. Go look at my tweet. My tweet has have over 50,000 views.
Of course, you're very popular.
There are 1 or 2 hairs passing. Hey.
Are you serious? In the last 5 minutes, they've just gone to pack themselves into the goal.
Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, I quite heard the boy and can. Now Everton so what more than you?
You want to sink the club. Yeah.
So like I'm saying,
yes, please.
If you Nicodemously in selecting players into our national team, you know what they do? You know, but you don't come and say it here.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Let me say Kawasam.
Make come and pretend there and pretend. Look,
yeah. How is the selection done? Yeah, I know the Spurs game is taking your attention.
Referee foul.
Yeah.
Look, do you know what they
3
do?
minutes to the end of the game.
The current FA, among the football teams, they have their teams. The ESCO members, Ketu Kreku, Randy Abe, all of them.
That's true because no, it's not Sabi Mata. That's true. That's true.
And when it comes to
you need
selecting players,
when
it comes to selecting players into our junior national, do you know what they do?
What do they do?
When it's time for justify, then they send messages, calls to those who they think had their positions and their friends should contribute players into our national team. Then we call those people that bring your team. Then we go and group them at one venue. Then Prosper Nate Ogum will be sitting there. Then they'll be selecting the players belonging to only those people. Now, look, when I started doing football, Ketu Kreku had not started doing football. That is the fact of the matter. The day Enimado came here, who did he ask for? Also, boy, see. No more.
Yeah.
Yes. When Enimado started doing football, I started doing football when I was in JHS 1, and I started to say, me a ball. Those days, Kaneshi Complex. That time Ketu Kreku, he had not dreamt so be a football. And to say, you have been blessed, you've been elevated by God into set some kind of wakumi.
But why do you desperately need Spurs?
Kudus can't go, can't get relegated.
Everton for what more do you? Hey!
What a save! What a save! The goalkeeper you don't want. The goalkeeper you don't want.
La ilaha illallah.
That's a lie.
The goalkeeper will go 15 minutes inside and let's go.
That's not my share 3-0. Yeah, yo was about. Hey, Male, yo was about. You train Kakramame monitor them game. I can even run commentary on this game. It's a corner kick for Everton. The ball has been lofted to the ball. I headed away, but so the Spurs team are under intense pressure. They are trying to make sure they rescue. Sims say you are going to the World Cup. Sims, don't stand properly. Now, Sims, stand well. Iradi yes, hey! Over the bar. Machine gacha. Over the bar. Now the referee is being told by Deserving, the fourth official, that he needs to make sure the games comes to an end immediately. It's a goal kick to Spurs. You can see the Spurs fan. If you look at the stomach of the did you see the guy? Spurs, Kudus in tea. Because of more Kudus, we cannot be relegated. Referee, what are you doing? 9 minutes of injury time. Man, the ball have been headed. Now Spurs is going forward. Hey, now correct. Hey, get involved. Kolomwani is in possession of the ball. He's trying to take the ball to the baseline. Kolomwani. Now, hey, goalkeeper, come forward. Maniko, Bim Nation. All the way. Referee, now 9 minutes run so yeah.
Oh, he's up.
What is he doing?
It's 100 now.
Foul him there quick. Hey. What are they doing? What are they doing? Now get to him. Get to him. Metasa. He pushes the ball backward. Go there. Why are they going back? This referee, I'm shocked.
Oh, Michael Oliver.
Away. He's been headed out for a corner kick. Danso is communicating. Danso Jinaye. Oh, Deserving cannot control himself. You don't know why the referee is 90 minutes. Over the bar. Hey, let it go. Now, them neck like baller. Now, Spurs, they're fighting for their lives.
Hey, out.
Now, and the referee has blown the whistle for the end of the game. And Spurs has maintained their status. Look, every Spurs fan will have to buy a special gift for this goalkeeper.
Kinski.
He has done marvelous work. I bet with them save, you know, that is a relegated save.
That's true.
One cheat them board now work on relegation. Now let me come back to what I was talking about. Now I can focus. Look,
that was a lovely commentary.
Yes, commentary the board we are top notch.
I thought you had forgotten.
Do you know what?
No, you talk to me.
God is awake. God, me. You know me, but there are certain things you don't know about me. Where my life was, the sort of things I have gone through. You see the interview I had with Mr. Avle. Mr. Avle did say that he could tell on the day that there was a lot more to talk about. Enti ame, misro nyame, edo nyame,
that I know.
Eji nyame di.
That I know.
I fear the Lord, I love the Lord, and I trust the Lord. I can look at the way you do your things. If it is not in line with God, I can tell you boldly, you will fail.
Why are you saying all of this?
The reason why I'm saying all of this is that the people running our football today think that they are the only people that God has destined to benefit from football. Such that when players are being selected into our juvenile national teams, it is only people of certain or people in certain positions in our football, they are given the ultimate opportunity to bring their players into our game. You see, when Larry Kingston kicked against that, most people didn't understand. Ghana, we are, you see, most of our people are so dishonest, and top on the list are some sports journalists in this country. To me, in terms of credibility, the sports journalists, they are only 10%. 10% of them are credible.
Oh, yeah.
If you have, said them 10%, you can. Because the fact of the matter is, how were players selected into that national under 17 team? Are you aware that they've done the selection for the national under 15?
Yeah, I know.
I have a coach team. My team plays in the elite division of coach football in Ghana. We have never been told that there is justified inclusion for a national call-up. It's been seen.
Would you want to mention the name of the club, or you feel to
my team?
For
they know my no. I don't do football. If they like, they can sabotage my team. I don't give a damn.
That's why I want to know if you want to mention.
They know it. I don't need to mention that. They know it.
Okay, that's fine.
Now, me mentality na me di yarden. Is to give the boys future. Today, I told you, and I've narrated the story here. When I held the hands of Lauren Atizigi and took him to Red Bull had not requested for a goalkeeper at the time. It was because of the relationship I had with the then Sanzio Banner. So when I took Ati to him, he said, "Coach, I don't need him." I said, "You keep him. He's good. Let him play and you see." I slept there because of Ati, and they gave Ati the chance. And when Sanzio saw Ati, he said, he's good. At his age, he can play with both feet. I keep him. He's a good goalkeeper. At least, I have given Ghana a goalkeeper.
True.
A goalkeeper with me that blaster called that World Cup. I'm a Ghana. He didn't disgrace me. He didn't disgrace his family. He didn't disgrace himself. So me, I've been doing. You see, the last time the Baby Jet, he acknowledged what Coach J. Shapiro has done for him.
Yes.
Shapiro. We're in a crack academy. You understand? Today, when it comes to selecting players in our national teams, it's only Ketu Kreku and his cohorts. They are the only people who are given opportunity for their players to play. And when I put out the tweet, then he will go and see some of his Nyaka pimps and his boys that he takes care of. Then they will be insulting me. You can insult me for all I care. But the fact still remains that until you do the right thing, you continue to fail. And you are not failing because Coach Nimli says you are going to fail. You are failing because something that belongs to all of us, if you hijack it, it's ungodly. And because it's ungodly, you pay the price. But it pains me that Ghana is the one paying the price because of the inactions or so wicked actions of these people. Ghana, when Africa, we were given only 2 slots to qualify for the under 17. We were qualified and we were winning it. 2 of us. When it was only 3 slots, we are part of the 3. Today they need how many? 10. A call, a being, a bad son, a 9, 5 years about it. Enum 6 years and 7 years about it. And son 8 years about it. Our tree 9 years. Our crown 10 years. And do. Ekome enyo eten edwe enumo ekpa bawo panyo nehu numa 10 we couldn't qualify. It's because of the dishonesty in the selection of players into our national team. You see what Larry Kingston did yesterday? He made Ogum Hunde coach on Drew. Enyanu enya pere. Larry Kingston clearly outcoached Ogum in that second half. You watched the game, right?
Yes, but if you say Ogum Ondruya.
Now I drank out. They mean to me. Ondruya.
Maresca beats.
He's not a good coach.
Hold on.
Ogum is not a good coach.
Don't do that.
Don't compare him to Maresca. You see Ogum Onyaze. we sit here. Obi akola kitikiti for this slot one day. One pound.
Listen.
I cannot say Johnson's have.
Yeah, Johnson.
Listen.
Listen, no, I'm saying that.
What I'm saying is,
Maresca
put your affiliation for.
It's no. Oh, me affiliation.
I'm telling you that Ogun Onyadie.
Okay.
What? If you look at this tournament, should we be in a position that we find out if the coaching was right? If the coaching was right, players nye, dodo na nye, a consultancy players. Do you know what is happening in Ghana?
What is happening?
Yeah, are you aware? Coach. So when it comes to our national teams, some of the correct teams, I know of teams, they've not given me the permission to put their names out here. I would have said it. I know of teams who are virtually refusing to send their U17, their under 20 players to our national camp. Abeku, you know why I say it?
I don't know.
Abeku, no, coach.
I don't
before
know.
you continue, no, think about it. You look at the Black Stars. There's a strong contingent of right to dream academy players in the Black Stars.
Yeah.
Have you checked the under 17, under 20?
Yeah.
Where are the right to dream academy players?
Yeah, I feel the scouting team, that's where they got it wrong. And I agree.
Do you know why?
Ask yourself.
The problem is
top level.
Look, the problem is that when you take your players to the national under 17, national under 15, national under 20,
there's something wrong.
The people there will convince the player. They'll put pressure on the player for the player to register and join their consortium. And I know of several players that have been sacked from our national team because their owners have refused. So, okay, if we bring our players to the national team, that is what you people go and do. You go and take the boys there, and then you put pressure, go and see the boys' parent, and then change the minds of the boy on ground that if he doesn't assign some for your consortium, you drop them. And we know of players who have been dropped. Several players who have been dropped. Me, my player went there the other day. I told them, but when you go, don't go and say you are playing. You play for my team. Because when they hear, when they hear that you play for my team, they will immediately get rid of you because they know that maybe whatever goes on there, you come and tell me. And me, and you know, papa meka. So when the boy went, he went in the name of another team. The last stage. Then the Akumsi Komsa started. You know, you have to join this consortium. We will give you the opportunity to play for the national team. And when you join the consortium, you are guaranteed to be in the team. When we qualify, you go to the World Cup. We'll make sure you get a good team in Europe. Why? Are you the only people designed to benefit from football? You see the outcome? You see the outcome? Do you know that just a week ago, they have finished with the selection of the U under 15 team. We, the coast team. If you are not selecting under 15 from the coast league,
then where are you selecting from?
Where are you selecting it from? Or selecting it for you? Where and we, the coast team too. Nobody has informed us that such selection is happening. For me to take my players, for somebody to take it, for this one to take it, for all of it to take our players. You better know my selection, maybe. Ukokan, you see, and Kokan. So I asked one of the FA people, is that the way the late Ika Frani did it? If the late Ika Frani had done that, would he have discovered John Penson for Ghana? Would he have discovered John Mensah for Ghana? If that was the way Sly of Liberty did it, would he have discovered Suleiman Tari? Would he have discovered Ali Muntari? Where was Michael Essien picked from? You are depriving other Ghanaian talent elsewhere in the country from serving their country. What if this is not wickedness? Abeku say boni your friend boni and new trima but didn't know trim. National team is meant for only the best players. And it's meant for only the best players. You silent proper talent, the best players. Because did the man not come and confirm here? The man that my boss interviewed. What did he say? If you have that interview, play the voice so that Ghanaians. He said, for them at the FA, what do? Their interest now is to make sure that their players will be pushed into the national team, and they will use the national team platform to market their players, sell them and put their money in the pocket to go. The question is, are your players the best players in the role? Obviously, since Ketu Kreku took over, they've proven. Somebody said, we are doing well at the female level because
there's no money. There's no money there. Yeah.
So the selection is an honest, deserving selection.
And on top of that, in the female game, the talent gap is so wide.
It's so wide.
Because there, in some countries, even women are even allowed to play football.
Yes.
Because of culture and religious reasons. So the introduction to football is very late there. So the gap is wide. But with the men, the gap is very, very close. So when you don't get your things right,
you'll be exposed.
Very much so.
Ghana. We need 10 countries to go and represent Africa.
We couldn't make it.
We couldn't make it.
Back in the day, if you make it to the semi-finals, they qualify. Now you make it to the quarter-finals, you qualify. We still couldn't make it.
Quarter one qualify. It's a Sankobo playoff, not Sanfanko.
Yeah. And that's why I say the universe conspired against us, because we could have had a chance to qualify to the quarter-finals, but we went to draw lots with Algeria. And Algeria got the superior lot, and we got the inferior lot. That's why I'm saying that even when we get things right, crash more, the universe conspires against us, because they are trying to tell us that we are doing things wrong, but still they don't see it. I don't get it.
So that's why when you read my tweet, I say God is what? Is awake. Zuku Zuka ye kaye nyebo moden ye hwe wo hianchi nyebo moden. How? I mean, how? What sort of pain is this? What sort of disgrace is this? What sort of embarrassment is this? When is this going to stop? There's only one way to stop it.
What is that?
Is to make sure he's not given a third term. I'm calling upon the government of Ghana. We've gotten to the state where the state will have to intervene. Because if you live, see, the football people themselves, most of them, they are not smart. You see the way the game is, where the game has gotten to. You keep saying it's your commodity, it's your property. Nobody will go and watch any Ghana Premier League game because it's disgraceful. Referees are not being paid. Everything is bad. Everything about our league is bad. Tell me the positive in our league. Tell me one positive. A league that cannot give honest selection of players into a national team. A league that cannot even get his team to qualify to the second stage of the intercontinental competition. Everything about league is bad. But today, when you hear the score, what will be the score? 8-3.
And 6 goals. A player scoring 6
This
goals.
is a league that averages 1 goal per game. A league that averages 1 goal per game. So if there are, how many games do you play in a week? 8, 10?
9.
9 games. So
18 teams.
In the average of the Ghanaian league, we score 9 goals per week.
Yeah.
Today, 1 game 11 goals.
Yeah.
Count. Player Bako, Ashe 6. Rubbish.
Obed says hi.
Men too sabi. Rubbish.
Obed says hi.
You understand? When we talk, they say we shouldn't talk.
I'm saying Obed says hi.
Oh, Obed, Mami Nyankwa.
No.
Mami Nyankwa. Obed of Glaco. Mami boss.
Yes,
What I'm saying is that, you see, when we talk, but Yana said, the government of Ghana gave my money, your money, our money to them. 80 million Ghana cedi of the taxpayers' money was given to them. You see the team from Hawaii. Yambobio, Kenkeleke Yambobio, Kenkeleke Yambobio, Kenkeleke League Nasai, Kenkeleke League. They just stop. You see what is happening? You see what is happening? Let the government of Ghana go and give them another 18-20 million Ghana cedi of our money. Now maybe say what is, you see, these people, they are not honest people. They are dishonest people. One cannot cry.
It's okay.
And no qualification.
It's okay. I think you've made your point.
Yes. And as for Prosper Ogum, he should remain in Morocco. Morocco, Ekabagan.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Laye Sabato Kingston. Laye if you know your new job. Sabato. He's qualified
Uganda
to the under 17 World Cup at the expense of who? Ghana. No man yaw. Maybe. They've now listened to Coach just 2 minutes. Mathieu for 2 minutes. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Read the messages. Don't do that. Give them 2-3 minutes and let them call. Don't do that. Oh, me about them. My own 2 minutes now on some friend. Oh, they miss my own 2 minutes. Just give them 2 minutes. Or they take it just 2 calls. What I'm saying, if it's not true, let them tell me. Take it just 2 calls.
It's okay.
You can call 2 calls.
Bye. You can call it. Okay, that's fine, guys. Let me put out the table so we know the Champions League, people who go into Champions League, and clubs who relegated. So Arsenal won this league with 85 points. Manchester City placed second with 78 points. In a year where Pep exited the club, Manchester United were third with 71 points. Aston Villa came fourth with 65 points. Liverpool came fifth with 60 points. AFC Bournemouth sit with 57 points. And then there's Sunderland, who are seventh with 54 points. And Brighton were eighth with 53 points. What it means is that the first 5 clubs will be going to Champions League football. Yeah. And there's AFC Bournemouth and Sunderland who will be playing the Europa League. Yeah. And it's Brighton who will be playing Conference League.
They might win it. I don't even need to know the rest of the teams.
Yeah, Europa.
The power of 200 million.
And
oh no,
Brentford were 9th with 53 points.
And the 10th position.
Chelsea with 52 points on 10. Fulham 11th with 52. Newcastle 12th with 49. Everton 13th with 49. Leeds 14th with 47. Crystal Palace 15th with 45 points. Nottingham Forest 16th with 44 points. Tottenham Hotspur 17th this season with 41 points. They didn't go on relegation. West Ham United, Burnley and Wolves 39, 22 and 20 points respectively. They have been relegated. Hull City, Coventry and Ipswich are back to the Premier League.
Yeah, where we'll be sending the lab to.
The lab.
So that's it for the Premier League. So it ended with today's game. Ended with United winning by 3-0. 3-0. Wolves playing 1-1 with Burnley. Crystal Palace suffering a defeat against Arsenal, beating them by 2-1. Fulham 2, Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 1, Brentford 1, Manchester City 1, Aston Villa 2, and Nottingham Forest 1, AFC Bournemouth 1, Sunderland 2, Chelsea 1, Spurs 1, Everton 0. West Ham United beat Leeds by 3-0, but it didn't materialize. So that's it. In Spain, Villarreal will be taking on Atletico Madrid later. In Italian Serie A, Parma will beat Sassuolo by 1-0. Napoli 1, Udinese 0. It's 66 minutes into that game. At 6:45, AC Milan will be taking on Cagliari. Cremonese will be playing Como. Hellas Verona up against AS Roma. Lecce versus Genoa. And Torino up against Juventus coming up later in the course of today. That's our show, The Republic of Football.
No, but wait.
30 seconds to 5:30. I cannot go above that time.
There's a record Chelsea has made.
What is that?
Okay, so the most red cards from a single team in a Premier League season. This season they had 9. Okay. The team the previous. So the team previously they had also 9. QPR 2011-2012 season, Sunderland 2008-2009 season, and now Chelsea 2025-2026 season. 9 red cards.
They are mirroring their owners.
Thank you very much.
Bruno gave an assist today, right?
Yes, 21
so 20 rounds. That's the record on that. That's good.
You'll be on scorecard, so we can talk about that there. Thank you very much, Sedinam Edmond and Yao Eje Minta.
He's Mr. Yao
Yes.
Ejimenta.
Address him more.
There's a tripartite committee here, but they are higher.
He's Mr. Yao Ejimenta.
Thank you. That's Coach Christopher Nimi. If I don't close the show, you know. So there's Yao Ejimenta.
Yao Ejimenta, aka
The microphones are. I love to call him Shiny Brother too.
Mr. Shiny Brother too.
And most importantly, Mr. Ejimenta. Why are you guys like that? Emmanuel Attah helped us with a lot of technical assistance here in the studio, and you who did the calling and sending of messages as well. And those guys on YouTube, you guys should be hard. You stayed there up with us through and through. I'm Bernard Abekoch. I'll meet you same time. Another time on our radio. We'll be here for you, and we are on TV at 9 p.m. to 10:34. Scorecard. Stick and stay. This is 97.3 Citi FM. Has been the Republic of Football extended version today. Latest updates from Europe. Take care of yourself and bye bye. That's voice. Sports is life. You get involved.